Hello? What the? Dude, I swear to God. Thank you for the hug. I swear to God. Literally yesterday, someone was like, I was like, fuck, you're gonna tie it. And someone was like, hope there's some stream issues. What? This feels like, it feels like I colluded with my brother to give him another most first so he could win and not tie. I swear to God. Guys, I swear to sweet Jesus Christ that I did not do that on purpose. Also, I know my webcam's not on. I know we're having tech issues. This is a no cam stream, so it's just me on a black screen. But like, what? Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Congratulations to Noah, who was supposed to tie, but somehow pulled tech issues out of his ass. Literally, my entire Ethernet just went down. I don't fucking know what to tell you. I don't know. Anyway, let me scroll back. Also, like, Machka with the accidental nice job. I saw those fire off at the same time, and I was like, I wonder if you would try to hit first. Anyway, welcome in, Machka. Welcome in, Noah. Congrats on first twice, you bitch ass. You devious little rat. And hello, Mother Eater. What's poppin' with you, Bessie? How have you been? Thank you for the hugs and the stretch and the hydrate. Fresh. I am the Lord's favorite. That's simply untrue. Anyway, hi, welcome in. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I feel like, damn, tech issues. You know, we love a bit of tech issues. I don't know what to tell you about that. Shit. I mean, I guess it's good that it happened right at the very beginning of stream, but it's gonna fuck up my VOD, guys. My beautiful VOD. Have you been, Diva? I've been good. I'm recovering from a month away, and preparing to start an entire year-long intensive program. But this week I'm just chilling, you know? This week's just chilling and laundry and napping, so we're good. But I'm good. How have you been, other than good? What's popping? How are you? I mean, I know I just said how are you, and you literally just told me how you were, but like, you know. Anyway. Congrats to Noah on first. You little rapscallion, you know? That's all I can say. A double first. I'm clearing it from the queue. The rapscallionism is off the charts today. Anyway, no cam today to slay. Thank you for the honk. Duplicitous little goose in the corner, hiding from his crimes. No cam today, so we're just gonna fucking jump right into it, gamers. There's nothing else to do but motherfucking game. DJ cut the track dead ass. I know that's right. Let's see these fucking fish. Wow! I haven't played Splatoon in a month, guys. In a month! So I'm about to be real bad at this shit, but it's actually like a pretty good rotation. Kind of a swag rotation. Kind of my favorite jazz song rotation. That's a narrowcast for the Noahs in the chat. Noah, do you know the jazz song rotation? I should hope so, because you put it on my playlist. Guys, my brother Noah made me a playlist on Spotify called Maddie's Culture Jazz Playlist. And it has a song called Rotation on it. It's very good. I've been so unnecessarily busy this whole month. Boo! The one time I get to see Maddie at a reasonable hour, and all of a sudden my family want to hang out. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my crimes. I was there. I was in the right time zone and everything. I'm sorry you've been unnecessarily busy. I feel like that's the worst, you know? When it doesn't feel like you need to be doing all that, but you still are. I don't know, guys. I don't know what slop suit to wear. I think... Can I afford... Also, we're about to have an ad break. Sorry. I had to restart stream, which means we're having another beginning of stream ad. And I didn't want to snooze it because we were discussing the whole first confusion. But we're going to have an ad break in 50 seconds. The ad will only be 30 seconds, I promise. You won't miss much. I could afford this. I could afford the white gloop suit. Or slop suit. I feel like it's honestly more of a flex than the iridescent. Not more of a flex, but like, it's got more of that like clean aesthetic to it, you know? Although I still always feel like I should be saving for the black gloop suit. I'm 2 scales away. Yeah, I should just wait. Alright, in the meantime, I'll just stick with silver then. Anyway, I'm just gonna dive right in. Pun intended. But if anybody wants to join in at any point during stream, I'ma drop that. You can join our salmon run pool, and then I can add you. But, yeah. We're just doing a little splatting in chat. It's classic no cam Splatoon. I don't know what it is about days when I have to stream Splatoon that I always like get a headache or don't manage my time well and don't have time to shower or don't feel like it. But it's always Splatoon where I don't have the webcam on. But I feel like that's good, you know? There's like a lot going on the screen anyway. Always kind of feels like it's a lot for the old computer to handle, so who needs my ugly mug in the corner, am I right? Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great Sunday, a great sun slay. I think a lot of people have work and or school off tomorrow. Ow. At least if you're in the Americas with me. Now, I'm hoping for sort of a patriotic miracle tomorrow. If you know, you know, but we'll see. We will see what we get. Also, oh my god, fun news. Guys, I ordered a new computer mouse, and I'm... Oh. Wow, I love the way that I think I didn't get the bomb in, and I died. That is so cunty, so slay of me. To be that bad at the video game. Like that. Alright, hopefully that kills somebody. I got a new computer mouse. I'm really excited about it. It's not like particularly fancy. It's just some more Logitech BS, but it's a fun color. And it's wired still. Which my family made fun of me for. But I love my wired computer mouse right now. I love analog technology. That's not analog, but like, you know? I love that shit being plugged in. Also, I feel like... Not that I play any, like, fucking Overwatch, CSGO, League of Legends type whatever, but, like, if I did, I feel like a wired mouse is better than a Bluetooth mouse in terms of, like, lag, like, latency. I don't know if that's true, but I'm excited about my fancy new computer mouse, although it is gonna make... See, right now... For those of you who don't know, for those of you whose webcams only work one direction and you can't see into my house, I just have my busted ass plain black goopy lame plastic keyboard and mouse that I got for free with my computer. And I've been meaning to, you know, get nicer ones for a while, but it just hasn't been on the top of my mind. But before I went away for a month, my cousins came over and roasted me aggressively, shall we say, for being chopped and being unk and also having a computer mouse with a scroll wheel that's broken. So I thought it was high time to get something new. Anyway, I do have to go. I have to... Oh, it's 7 hours! Oh, it's the first day of college! Oh! Dude, my first day of college is next week! Okay, have a great night. Have a great first day of college. Feel free to let us know how it goes, Mother Eater. Yo, just two educated besties. Thanks for popping in to say hey. Appreciate it. Mother Eater said, I have to depart. I must away. But first, you will stretch and you will hydrate. And I gotta respect that. Keep the streamer functioning. Ooh, flop. Floptastic. Nice! Double flop! Twice as much flop for the price of one, huh? Anyway, I got a new computer mouse. I'm really excited about it. It's pretty. It's from Logitech. It's blue. I think it has lights in it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it with my Brian. The only problem is that it's gonna make my keyboard look extra busted. Sitting next to the fancy mouse. But, like, And I'll say this, I'm not trying to be a Logitech shill, but like, they have a lot of cute mice and keyboard sets, and like a lot of their stuff is just like in, you know, a couple different flavors. Like I feel like they have all the same colors for their mice and all the same colors for their keyboards and like whatever. Oh yeah, brother. And I was all ready to just be like, all right, you know, what random mechanical keyboard do they have that's the same color as this mouse, right? Like, I was willing to shell out Logitech keyboard prices just for, like, the whatever keyboard that matched my mouse, right? I wasn't gonna do any research into, like, I don't know, the specs or the fancy keycaps or what fucking noise it makes or if it's like fucking creamy, all the weird shit people use to describe keyboards. I was just gonna buy the one that was the same color. But Logitech does not make a keyboard that's the same color as this mouse that I just bought, which feels like kind of a foolhardy decision. Because I was ready to just be like, fuck it. I'm gonna do no research. I'm not gonna buy a nicer keyboard, right? Because I don't think Logitech is the pinnacle of computer hardware. But I was ready to just do it. I was ready to be lazy and just do it so that it was all matchy-matchy, and they wouldn't even let me do that, so... It was kind of a flop-tastic move on your part, Logitech. If you're listening. I know you are. Ooh. Anyway. It's also a bummer because, well, it's not a bummer, but... It stresses me out because now that I didn't buy like a kind of whatever keyboard, I feel like the pressure's on to like do research and buy an actual fancy keyboard that I really want that has like wow, I can't believe I didn't die. I feel like I need to buy an actual keyboard that has the fancy keycaps and makes the fun sounds and is like a specific texture and has like custom buttons and tiny screens on it and all the fucking RGB and the whatever. But that seems really high maintenance and really expensive. 100 eggs! Straight up! No more, no less. That's how we do it. That's how we play the game! Nobody paid attention to the fact that I didn't use any specials. That's irrelevant. That's not for you. That's not for you to know, or see, or recognize. Boots, boots, boots. Boots, house boots. Gamers. Gamers, I'm still tired. I went to bed. I like literally, I never do this. Because I'm just so wild and crazy and different. I went to bed right after stream last night. Like, usually I fuck around, I have some phone in bedtime, maybe I play more video games, maybe I, like, do some dishes or something. But, like, no! I just turned off stream, brushed my teethers, and went right to bed! And then I, like, actually went to bed, too, because, like, I feel like maybe occasionally I'll be like, fuck it, and I will just, like, brush my teeth and get right in bed after stream, but then I'll still, you know, have a little TikTok scroll, have a little phone in bedtime, right? As we all love to have. But I didn't even do that. I just actually closed my eyes and slumbered immediately. It's very unlike me. Jeepers. This is like one of my weapons. This is part of the reason I was excited about this fucking rotation. It's because of this bad boy. So I kind of need to lock in and not be bad. The problem is, it's real big, but it's not actually big enough to really be like running people down. Like a dynamo roller. We are fucking under attack. Hello, Quota. How are you doing? Got that. Oh! Uh-oh! 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 Did that egg get in? I don't like that. This whole thing smacks of lag. Don't do this to me. A mothership. Mother's mothering again. I feel like me and my paintbrush aren't gonna hit very much in the sky, so now feels like a good time for me to just be grabbing these eggs. Hopefully, hopefully that's a good plan for my teammates. Someone's gotta do it. It always feels bad because you basically get scored on how many eggs you put in. And I mean, you know, you kind of get scored on some other stuff, but like, it always feels like kind of weird stolen valor vibes to be the guy who's like, I'm gonna put all the eggs in. And I'm like, it's not because I want to get the highest number, it's just because someone's gotta do it. Someone has to do it, guys, I promise. Killer commentary, Maddie. You're so good at saying words and playing video games at the same time. It's truly unreal. Uh-oh. Took an egg. Woohoo! Not my best work, but we got it done. Okay, I have to use my special. Somebody remember that. Go for it! That kind of worked. Was it the best use in the world? Nah. But you know, we had fun. And that's what really matters. Can you get... Oh brother. Oh golly. Oh jeepers. Here we go again. That was like everybody's specials all at once, I think. Whew. Oh, mama. Good, I can't reach that. I love being short. I'm a little bit locked in. Just a tad. I used both specials, guys. We did it, gamers. We fucking did it. Okay. I think that was better than our last run. By 17. What can I say? Thank you for head! That person has thank you for head! Man. Can't have shit. What the hell? Not only do I not have thank you and for head or whatever, is it just head? I guess it's head, like head gamer or like head splatter or something. Not only do I not have the thank you for head title, I also still don't have the fucking splat roller title, which is just unreal to me. I've 4-starred 2 different rollers! And they won't just give it to me. I still don't understand why you can't just unlock those by playing with a weapon. It just makes too much sense, I guess. Nintendo was like, no, 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 that's a good logical idea. We can't possibly do that. Not in our Splat game. Don't mind if I do. Hello, bestie. I tried. That bomb was for moral support. Did it actually help kill the enemy? No. But you know, honestly, sometimes I feel like you just need the team morale. You know, if you're already killing a fly fish or a moz, and you see someone else's bomb fly in after the fact, I feel like truly I'm still like, aw, yay, someone was trying to help, you know? In my brain, I'm like Marilyn performing for the troops when I throw bombs unnecessarily at enemies that don't need bombs. Is that a sentence that made sense? No. But I said it anyway. Ooh. Alright, okay, not bad. 40, feels sexy, feels good. Loving it. Live, laugh, loving in Splatoon. Think of like literally anything interesting to say. I got nothing. Gamers, I got nothing. Brain empty. No thoughts, just splat. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. Ever since I got home, we're back on our Fortnite bullshit. I'm really enjoying killing those bugs. It honestly makes me feel like I'm playing a cooler game. Oh, you going on a little trip up there? I'm really liking the new bug season in Fortnite. Like I said when I first played it, it just reminds me of the video game The Wreck-It Ralph, but like, I am playing it and I'm like, ooh, I'm a cool bug killer. Like, I'm not even trying to bother with fighting other players at this point. Oh, jeepers, that's me. Alright, yeah, let's be the fly fish and let's take 45 minutes to readjust our position. That feels like a good plan for everybody. When I'm trying to get something done. I'm not even fighting other players in Fortnite, I'm just going from like bug area to bug area. Fighting them fucking bugs. And having the time of my goddamn life. I don't know what to do. Hello, quota. The quota? Don't... Quota! I hardly know her. Also, I like this bug season because there's really good loot at like every single bug area. And I do love the seasons. Like, it's like the black market, which I also really liked that season, in that I actually don't mind a Fortnite season where you can just get really good loot, like, everywhere, all the time. You know? Because, like, if every single person in the game has, like, really primo loot, like, then it's just, you know, you're still on the same playing field, but it just makes everybody feel cooler. In my experience, anyway. Like, I don't care if the people that I'm fighting also have good weapons. I will shrimply feel more confident if I also have good weapons, and that'll make me play better regardless, you know? So I appreciate when a Fortnite season is just like, yeah, everyone can have legendary weapons, and they can all have them like 5 minutes into the match. Yeah, that's the way we should be as a society. I don't know about you clowns, but I'm putting the fucking work in over here. Stop! Stop not picking up eggs! Is there lag or not? Make up your mind! Wow, how was that 39 eggs? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. We got boy incoming. Oh, we got boy alert. Ow, God. Skinny boy. What a beautiful pained Screech, you know? What's his story? Really makes you think. Are we the baddies, you know? Oh. What a son of a bitch spawning location for every single enemy to be in. Oh, jeepers, that's me. Hey, gang! Do you like how I lured the steel eel nowhere and helped no one? One of my specialties. Oh! I was walking on water juicy crazy there for a second. God damn. Somebody help me. Yes! Fucking hell yeah, brother. Oh god, what a... Listen, I got both of the big head type dudes. Ow! You got this, Tax! I believe in you! I believe in the power of friendship also! But more than that, I believe in you, yourself, as a person, as an individual. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. No! Damn! That's enough silver scales to get my gloop suit! Oh shit! I'm gonna stick with this team though. I'm gonna stick with this team until we get kicked out, cause they seem to know what they're doing. Seems to be kind of a couple baddies up in this club, you know what I'm saying? Damn. That means I have exactly 150 silver scales though. I can buy literally anything I want. The world is my oyster. Pun intended. Do you ever swallow too much water all at once? Just me then? Yeah. Yeah. Where did my divas go? Where's my divalicious crew? I hope it's them. It would be funny if the one time I was like, this team's great, huh? And then they all disconnect all at once. Just to spite me. Oh my god, they did. What the fuck? Alright. Alright, no. That's okay. They don't tolerate any loss. A zero tolerance policy for the online video game Splatoon. I have to respect it. Y'all got that? so many fish. You know? It's gotta smell crazy on this shoreline. Have we ever considered that? Have we ever considered the smell of Splatoon Salmon Run? Because, like, I think Turf War would actually smell great, because I personally love the smell of fresh paint, okay? It's one of those, like, kind of too strong smells that I like, oh my god. I kind of like the smell of gas sometimes. I really like the smell of crayons, which is also like kind of an intense smell. And then I love some fresh paint. So I feel like Turf War would smell good. It would just smell like paint. But I don't know how good that would smell with the combination of like the fresh sea and fish smell. Feels like it would be bad. Unless the paint just drowns it out entirely. Just gonna get up here and do a little 1-2 punch. A little 1-2 switch. Ball count. Exactly. Ah! I should make ball count a sound redeem. Would the chat abuse it? Probably. But that's comedy, you know? I can't refuse the chat's right to be funny. I give the people all the tools, and that's and the audio ball count from the video game 1-2 switch is one of them. That's an essential tool in the tool belt of comedy. They taught me that in clown college. Alright, I don't like this gun. But I guess I can shoot people from 4,000 miles away, so that's good. I just realized that I fell down there right on time. Jesus Christ. Kind of a jump scare. I'm not going all the way over there. Where the big boys at? Oh, I just shot them. Duh. Hello? I have to scratch my nose. Oh, I can't believe I didn't die. I can't believe it's not me dead. Never say never. I got one! Huge. Oh, fuck me. What the hell? Go team. I believe. Oh. Wait, clutching. We're going crazy. We're going stupid. I'm actually running away from my problems. Yep. Okay. We did it! It's all good because we did it. Guys, why is my nose so fucking itchy right now? Ah! And don't say cocaine because I already ruled that out. I put it on my teeth, not my nose today, so couldn't possibly be that. Oh! Just wanted to go for a little swim. Needed to be a little refresh. Luring? Who's that? I don't know her. I feel like at wave 3 there's plenty of enemies by the basket, you know, you gotta kill the enemies you have. There's a bug in my house. What's new? I don't have any ink, I don't have any eggs, I got nothing. I don't know what the fuck's going on in my life. Ooh. Ooh. He knocked me off! He knocked me off the slam lid. That's cheating! Bro, he's literally cheating! Okay, I'm just shooting at whatever. I got nothing. There's nothing left for me. Oh, I'm lagging out bad. Yeah. Yeah. Damn! We could have pulled it out. We could have done it. That's okay. Well, I can go buy my outfit now since my team fucking abandoned me. Might as well. Might as well get swagged out. Get rizzed up. A little dripping, a little drippage. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, my whole face is itchy. Maybe it's because I haven't been in the air conditioning for a month. And now I am in the most over air conditioned apartment on the planet. Perhaps. Perhaps that has something to do with it. Alright. I've wanted this forever, and then they added all these other fancier ones which I bought first, but like black gloop suit, guys. This has been my baby girl forever. I have $3. Yay! So stylish, so minimalistic. Ooh, I'm like a delicious Oreo cookie. Hello, ladies. Hello, princess. Oh, princess. Yep. The game said, nah, that's enough of that. Actually, we're done with all that. We don't need any more. Woohoo! Don't I look cool? Hey teammates, don't I look so swag in my black gloop suit? I think so too. I think I'd be a wolf. I think so too. I think I'd be a wolf-lion hybrid mix. Oof. What was your favorite part of Maddie's stream? I like the part where she quoted a different, funnier streamer. Oh, no way, me too! Shout out to Jerema? I couldn't decide on Jeremy or Jerema. That's what you get. I mean, fuck, I'm not wrong. Oh my god, I have a fun story. Here we go, chat. You want fucking content? I have a fun story that I forgot to tell. So, as you may or may not know, I just got back from Europe. Yeah, boots, slay, tea. And I forgot, because A, I don't have like a job or anything right now that's affected by like federal holidays, but also because I wasn't in America. I forgot it was Labor Day weekend, this weekend now. Which is fine, but when I came back, when I flew back to America, I was on Aer Lingus. Now, first of all, let's all have a tee-hee about the name Aer Lingus, Lamau. I forgot that it was Labor Day, and it was, in fact, quite embarrassing to fly back into America and land at O'Hare and have, like, the whole airport... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Goddamn. Have the whole airport decked out in, like, America stuff. And be like, it's embarrassing enough to be on a flight from Dublin and like not be the person who's going on vacation, right? Be like, yes, I am in fact coming back to America on purpose because I live here, right? That's already kind of, you're like the most floptastic person on the plane, right? But then to land at O'Hare with Labor Day stuff everywhere, like red, white, and blue balloons and like stars and stripes and streamers and like all this fucking stuff, and like you just know that the Irish people are gonna be like, wow, we really are in America, huh? Like they're really doing it to it. And I'm like, no, that's not how it is. That's not how it always is. I promise. That was embarrassing. It was extremely funny, but I was also like, this is not a good look for us. Kind of silly and goofy, but also I didn't know that they decorated the airport. Swaggering booyah. I didn't know that they decorated the airport for Labor Day. So, I mean, you learn something new every day, I guess. Today Day is Labor Day. Anyway, I'm not really sure why I thought that that was a story that was going to take up like a substantial amount of time or offer a substantial amount of entertainment, but it is funny to me, and ain't that what it's all about? Oh! Teamwork. Go bestie go. What is this person's name? Fish and Squid. I thought it said fish my squid. Yo, who's up fishing these squid? For real, for real. Alright. We don't need the entire team over in the corner. Just some of us. Well done, Fish and Squid, well done. Taught you well. Nice! Just a quick slow roll. A gentle revive. $40 seems to be the number of eggs. I can't do better. Love Splatoon! Hi, Elizabeth! Welcome in! Oh, we got plenty of space in the pool if you want to play, let me know. Or if you just want to hang, that's cool too. What's poppin', Diva? How have you been? It's been a minute. I'm just chillin'. Oh, I'm getting eaten by Moz. What's new, am I right? I might switch, actually. I might switch to Turf War, because I do feel like this has been a sort of flop-tastic display from me in terms of being good at the video game. Ooh. Still no splat zones. What? Okay. The decision has been made for me, I guess. We're switching. What is up with my fucking internet today? Bitch, booted all the way out? I forgot I had this outfit on. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Who cares, right? Not me. Why is my internet so busted right now? What is happening? Connecting to the internet. I sure hope so. Don't be stuttering like that, babe. I'd play if I wasn't so sleepy! Watching is fun too. Please, please. Rest yourself. Rest your weary head to the dulcet tones of me screaming. Wait, did it say did it say updated? It's 7:52. We are not on the hour yet. What the fuck is happening? Brother, what? Okay. Okay, Diva. Sure thing. Sure thing. Let me put on some kind of devious rat bastard style outfit. Yeah. I'm so... Wait, actually. Let me complete... This is my... I think I have worse... Is there like a cat ears thing? There are, but I don't have them kitted out. Do I not have like a more annoying face for this outfit? I thought I did. I have these. I'm imagining my face sleeping peacefully while you're full on screaming at the game in the background. I mean, that's what it's about to be. It's not gonna be too far off. Every now and then, I mean, this is kind of annoying. Every now and then I feel like I do fall asleep and like YouTube will autoplay something that's like really aggressive or loud, and like I am just peacefully sleeping. All right, I guess we'll go. Oh, I could do this. Sure, just a little bit. No, I have to do this. This is so funny because when you see somebody kill you and then this is their kit, like the worst person you've ever met in your life, you know? What? Bitch. Fuck off, dude. I have literal internet proof that it wasn't my internet, because if it was, then stream would have stopped, which it didn't. And you know that I'm for real because it fucking broke at the very beginning of stream already. I especially love because I'm a ooh. Bitch, why the fuck is it always ability chunks? I swear to God, I have never in my life gotten a gold capsule that wasn't ability chunks. Do you know how many ability chunks I already fucking have? Bruh! It's fine. The autoband for random disconnects. It sucks so hard, and like usually I don't care, but I'm like, dude, I'm literally streaming. So I can tell you for a fact that my internet didn't disconnect. I can't show off my locker. This is my locker-themed locker. I'm quite cheesed with it. It's a real locker! Yippee! We love realism in this house. I do have all of my are those big runs, I think? Got my big run stickers. Don't look at that one bronze one. I don't know what that is. Cheap viewers on stream, boo! Wait, somebody get the link! Somebody get the link before they get banned! Damn it! Did somebody get the link? Did somebody grab the link? I didn't get it. I love it. Thank you. The locker theme really brings out the locker aspect of it. That's what I've been saying! Finally, somebody fucking gets me. Like, let's talk about the locker of it all, you know? I'm literally locker maxing and storage pilled right now. We can look at everybody else's lockers though. Let's see. Let's start over here in the corner. Oh, okay. Color scheme. Cute. I bet none of the other lockers come as close to being as locker as yours. Exactly. No, it's like the most locker. I actually haven't seen, like, not... I do like that guy down there. Whoa! Not to be the guy who's like, my locker is the best one in the game, but like, I haven't seen anybody else who makes their locker just look like a regular locker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I've tapped into a level of genius inaccessible to the average Splatoon player. That's all. These are all closets, not lockers. SMH, exactly. No, SMH, my whole frickin' head, you know? Unemployed. Me too. Yeah. I used to have like a cute fun locker that just had... Nice. That just had all the stuff I liked in it. Ooh, I like the outside of this one. We could put a little more of that effort in on the inside, though. I used to have a fun, cute locker, but honestly, it's stressful to me to have to keep, like, updating and rearranging to fit in all the stuff that I like and all the objects that I think are cute. So this way I can basically just leave my locker untouched. Nice! That's random. Random, what are you doing? Not a single locker upgrade? I know how much you... That's crazy. Actually, the gold name tag and the empty empty default size locker. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Cute. Hey, that's valid. Wait, do I know all these people? I just realized, I was like, wait, I know that person. I know random. I don't know if we know this person, but we know Arya. Okay, anyway. Yes, I like my locker plain, because then I don't have to put stuff in it. Because there's a lot of cute objects that I really like, but it's hard to fit them all, and like the physics mechanic of like balancing objects is like just a little bit fucked up. Also, somehow I always would do this thing. Mine just have random stuff. I just like it. Exactly. See, and like that's what I want to do, but like then I want to change it all the time. Like every time I go to the store, I buy something new, and I'm like, oh, I need to put this in my locker now, and then I have to rearrange everything. And somehow every time I would do that, I love how the game is giving me 4,000 titles now. They're like, oh, you said you didn't have enough titles, bitch. Every time I do it, somehow I accidentally do it right on the hour or right before the hour, and then like the hour hits and the game refreshes in the middle of me doing my fucking locker, and it doesn't save any of my progress. That's happened to me multiple times because I'm a dunce. You would be streaming Splatoon when I'm not home. You would not be home when I'm streaming Splatoon. Loggy Doves. Pulled out the government name there. Hi, Loggy. Welcome. Well, I'm actually not streaming Splatoon. I'm streaming 5-Minute Waiting Simulator, so there you go. Don't worry, you're missing nothing. Simply become home. That's what I'm saying. Home is where the heart is, actually, so just, enjoy the place that you're at more, I guess. And you'll be home. Have you tried clicking your heels 3 times? Anyway, hello bestie. Hello, Steve. Somehow, I'm playing Splatoon. Okay, actually, I need to show you guys. Well, does it show here anywhere? Can I show you how many ability chunks I fucking have? Look at this shit, dude! 314 ability chunks, which I don't even think is that many in the grand scheme, right? But like, I have, what's the most I have of something? 627. Oh. 627 special power up. That is a sizable collection of ability chunks. And like, I've never not had 4 grillion of these. More billion. 4 melon ability chunks. My ability chunks are maxed out, lol. See, exactly. Like, you just missed. I got a fucking golden capsule in the son of a bitch machine, and it was ability chunks. I truly don't think I've ever gotten a gold capsule that was not ability chunks. And I'm so over it, babes, yeah. I'm just sick of it. It's just not right, yeah. Whatever. Also, fun fact about the lobby, guys. Fun fact about the Bobby. For some reason, when you have this special out, you cannot go up the stairs or go in here. Yippee! For some reason, the game can't load this object at the same time as. Ooh! Oh! Hi! I just screamed into the fucking microphone. Hi, Alice! Yo! Yeah. Wait, sorry, you can't see me. Boots. Oh my god, she's twerking! She's fucking twerking! Hi, Alice! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. Mama Sky, hi, Mom. Hello, Mother. How are you? This is huge. Guys, this is huge. More people to watch me not be allowed to play the game. Let's fucking go. Everybody loves waiting for 3 minutes, you know? You know what I'm saying? Watch out for Pookies and Kitty Fur. You've been rated. Hi, Alice! This is the longest 10 minutes. This is the longest 10 minutes of my fucking life. That's what I'm fucking saying. Ability chunks are such a Christmas gift from Grandma. Like, truly. She's like, this is for that game you like, right? Hi, Alice. I'm exhausted. What were you playing? What did you stream? But also, feel free to get the hell out of here. Thank you for the raid. If you gotta raid and run, do some post-raid self-care. Have a drink, have a snack, have a nap, leave, bail. Whatever you want. Thank you so much for the raid. If you feel like telling us what you played and how stream went, feel free to, but also no pressure. Thank you for the raid though, once again. Yeah, oh shit, I gotta like literally the one time when it's so easy for me to do a shout out because I'm quite literally not playing the game and I'm like sitting here fucking yapping and not doing a shout out. Go follow Alice playlist if you don't already, gamers. Truly peak content. Truly content that I almost never ever can catch for some reason. I feel like we're always live at different times. Alice is one of those people who diabolically goes live all the time, like right before I stream, when I'm in my era of like, I need to shower, and then I need to have dinner, and then I need to set up stream. So I'm kind of a hater and a doubter, and like kind of a VOD enjoyer. But still, you, dear viewer, could watch Alice live. And that's fact. Happens after we played Dread Flats. Ooh! Ooh! And then Castle Full of Cats. Little Kitty Big City! I've actually heard of that one. How was it? I mean, how was all of that? Especially Dread Flats. I've never heard of that. That's scary. That sounds like the evil twin of the musician of the band Rascal Flatts. Do you think there's any relation? But how was Little Kitty Big City? I saw that. And I kind of wanted to play it because I never got to play Stray when it came out because I didn't have a console that could play it, and then by the time that I did, like, I've already seen everybody play through Stray. I don't need to do it myself. But that game obviously has a very similar vibe of like, you're a cat in the big world. And I do love that. Dread Flats made my tummy hurt. Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, I can't wait to watch the VOD. I can't wait to watch the VOD at 30% volume with a different tab open playing fun music and also on my phone and with all the lights in my apartment on in the middle of the day. Because that's how I consume scary content. Alright, we could actually play the video game. Yippee! Loving Little Kitty Big City, it's so cute! Ah! Exciting. Exciting. Huge. I think I've told this story before, but back in the OG 2014 when the very first FNAF came out and I was watching Markiplier play it, I was such a huge scaredy cat that I literally would watch it like with other music playing in the background and like looking at my phone and having all the lights on, and I would leave like my bedroom door open so I could hear like my family in the other rooms, which is so funny because I'm like, you're not even watching the like what at what point at what point are you not even getting any entertainment value out of the Markiplier video because you're basically not watching it? Like, I don't know who I was trying to fool. I think Five Nights at Freddy's is one of those things, especially at the very beginning when all the lore was new. Like, I wanted to know what happened, right? There's so many scary movies where like I end up looking them up on Wikipedia because I'm like, the plot is just fascinating and I need to know what happens, but like I can't possibly stomach watching it, you know? Although we were also talking about earlier, it's so funny that I would use that as an example because now I know exactly what happens at Five Nights at Freddy's, right? And I've seen Markiplier specifically play Five Nights at Freddy's 4,000 times, right? 4 million times. That like, that's one of the videos that like I will put on to fall asleep to, which is crazy, right? When you really think about it. Like, Markiplier, first of all, #1 guy who screams loudly. And then Five Nights at Freddy's also, like, scary video game with loud noises and also screaming. But like, I'm so used to watching those videos and I love Markiplier so much that like I will put that on as a comfort video. And that's one of the ones that's really funny. Like, you wouldn't want somebody to happen upon you, like, you know, come into your room and be like, oh, she's asleep. Oh, what's playing on her computer? It's Markiplier playing Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, oh! Okay, I got a little bit there, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I made my GF watch a scary movie with me on FaceTime. Oh my god, she had all the big lights on for it. I love scary movies. See, I don't like scary movies, but like, again, I have such an insatiable urge to watch scary movies because the plots are really interesting. Although watching it on FaceTime is a good idea. I'm such an old person. I've never considered that. I should FaceTime. I have a friend who really likes scary movies. She made me watch the movie Creep. That's like the only like scary movie I can discuss in conversation and recommend to people because somebody forced me to watch it once and I hated it. but like I haven't seen any other scary movies. She forced me to watch Creep one time when I was staying over at her house for the weekend. And hilariously, like, her living room is like the very first room in the house, so it's right next to the front door and like right next to the street, because she was on the first floor of her building at the time. So we watched Creep, and then I had to sleep on the couch literally right next to the front door and like under their front window. And the entire night I was like, someone's gonna come in here with an axe and they're gonna murder me. I was like, someone's gonna break into the house and they're gonna kill me first and give everybody else time to escape because they're in the back of the house. But like, Creep is a good movie. I mean, it's scary and I don't like it and I would never watch it again, but if you like scary movies, I suppose I have to recommend it, right? Although even then, it's not like, I don't know if it's actually scary. Like, I don't think there's a lot of like jump scares in it. It's like unnerving, which I do also like more than like I actually don't mind, I feel like, jump scares. But also it's such a regular scenario. My least favorite thing in horror movies is when they take place in normal situations that I could find myself in, you know? Like, if a movie is like really supernatural or like really over the top with like monsters and stuff, then I won't be that scared because I'm like, whatever, that's not real, right? But when scary movies take place in normal situations and like houses and schools and hospitals, then I'm like, oh, I live in a house, you know? Mark Duplass? Mark Duplass is a great actor. Is he in Creep? I don't know. I watch so many scary movies that certain ones I overcritique them. See, and that's what my friend does. That's what my friend who loves scary movies does. Like, cause she's one of those crazy people who, like, if a movie's not scary enough to her, she'll just laugh, right? She like laughs at jump scares that didn't get her, and I'm like, you're insane. I get it, but I'm also like, I'm so afraid right now. This is so scary. But I could watch like I'm starting to like horror movies from like the 80s and 90s because they're not as scary anymore, right? They're a lot more campy. Like, I love Scream. I don't know if anybody would actually qualify Scream as a horror movie anymore. I feel like it was when it came out, but like now, I don't know. I know all the people, I know what happens. There's still like some funny parts, you know? So like, I can watch Scream. Screams have been scrumped. But, so maybe I just need to wait like 20 years. And in 20 years I can watch all the scary movies that are coming out right now, and they won't be as scary. But, there's a part in Hereditary that I laughed so hard at, I almost peed myself. See, and like, sometimes there are things in horror movies that are funny, right? Like, just because like, even though somebody's like dying and in pain, like they make a weird face, or they make a funny sound, or like just a jump scare doesn't land at all, and like that is funny. But like, when you are afraid of something and your friend sitting next to you starts laughing, you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? But that's just me, you know? Maybe that's just a me experience. Also, speaking once again of Creep, I don't know if that actor that you mentioned, Elizabeth, is the one that I'm talking about. There's basically two guys in that movie. I think the main guy who's not the creep, who's not evil, I think he looks like Shane from BuzzFeed Unsolved. Which was like really big at the time that we watched this movie, like a couple years ago. I mean, I feel like people still know what Shane from BuzzFeed Unsolved looks like, but anyway. That was also extremely funny, honestly. If you like BuzzFeed Unsolved, you should watch Creep, because you could be like, oh my god, it's Shane the whole time. Which is also maybe fucked up, because he does get murdered, but... Mark Duplass... Duplass? How do you say his last name? Is the creep! Okay. I don't like him! He did too good of a job! He was too creepy. I mean, he did great, I guess. I suppose he did fantastic, but I don't like him too much. I was worried that he was gonna come and murder me in the night, you know, for like a week. So... I suppose that means I'm a huge fan of his performance, you know? Being like, you're a sick freak and I'm never gonna watch a movie with you in it again is kind of like my compliments to the chef in terms of if you're the villain in a horror movie, right? It's like, didn't they say on the set of It, the kids didn't want to hang out with, what's his name, who was It? Because they were like, no, you're a fucking freak and you're scary. Yeah, he's doing his job too good, you know? Also, we're having an ad break, damn. Oh, it's because we had 2 fucking pre-rolls, basically. We're having an ad break in 30 seconds, but the ad itself will only be 30 seconds, so I promise you won't miss much. It's kind of fucking ad central today, huh? I guess that's what happens. Excuse me. I guess that's what happens when you have tech issues literally at the very beginning of stream. Quirky. Just quirky girl things. I am really not, like, locked in or trying in this video game we call Splatoon, huh? I should go find other stuff that Mr. Mark Duplass is in. Mr. Mark Duplo. Because I'm sure he is really good. Unless he's one of those people who's like only in horror movies. In which case, I will not be partaking in his other performances. But I trust that he's good in all of them. He was certainly good in this one. I'm trying to think of other horror movies I've watched. It really is just like Creep, and I've watched a couple of campy ones from the 80s like Scream, but I can't think of any others. Oh! Safety not guaranteed! Wait! Wait, that's actually crazy. I won't miss a thing. Hashtag turbo user. Okay, hashtag Twitch turbo user Clover Alice. I see you. I'm gonna lurk. Please! Please lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you again for the raid, Alice. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a great night. I hope you recover from the scary game. Truly. I'm right there with you. Oh, we're having an ad break. Just me and Allison here now. Wait, oh my god. Okay, I have to wait. I have to wait for the ad break to end. I have to wait for the ad break to end. Yeah. I think we lost. Did we lose? I'm not even paying attention. We did lose, and we lost the round before. Girl, I'm not paying attention whatsoever. Damn. You when I'm bad at the game? Okay, are we back? OBS claims you're back from the ad break, so I hope you are. If so, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, Elizabeth. So funny you would mention Safety Not Guaranteed, because I know that movie exists, and I know it has Aubrey Plaza in it, because when I was a child, a girl that I did theater with was in that movie! She's young Aubrey Plaza, and I remember at the time we were like, oh my god, Aubrey Plaza, she's famous! She's in Parks and Rec, I can't believe you get to be her in a movie! Anyway, I've never actually seen the movie, even though I think it looks really good. But I feel like at the time I was like a teenager and my parents were like, this movie's not for you. Although I don't think it's like inappropriate, but whatever. I've never seen the movie, although hilariously it's always kind of been on my list and in the back of my mind forever. But yes! Oh my god, that's so crazy though. That guy from Creep is also in that movie. What a small world. Yes, if you've ever seen Safety Not Guaranteed, there's like a 2-second scene with like a turtle or something, where there's like a flashback, like 10-year-old Aubrey Plaza, and that's my friend! I know her. She, fun fact, just got married. Because she's an adult now. Ow! I'm about to get my ass kicked. Yeah. It's a great movie, I highly recommend. I'll have to watch it now. Now I have to watch it for a real reason, and not just because I know somebody who's in it for 10 seconds, you know? Oh! I just hit all the wrong buttons there. Anyway, I love Aubrey Plaza, though. She's fantastic. So she's in it, and Mark is in it, and he's good. And my 10-year-old friend is also in it. It's gonna have to be an immediate watch. It's getting added to the list. Oh! Anyway, that's so funny. It's like such a weird, niche, hyper-specific movie that, of course, I know about for this reason that has nothing to actually do with the plot or whatever. That's so funny that he's in that movie and that it's the one that you recommended. Lamau! I'll have to tell, I'm trying to think, her mom is friends with my mom still. So I'll have to tell my mom, who can tell her mom, who can tell her. She doesn't even do theater anymore, which is the funniest part. I feel like a lot of child actors and people who were children in movies are like that. And I know a lot of child actors because I was an actor as a child. Not like a child actor, you know, but an actor who was a child. I feel like there's a difference. Oh! It's a very wild coincidence. It is. Truly crazy. Anyway, I don't like horror movies, but I feel like I've been playing more horror games, and like I feel like I do this every fall now. I have such an insatiable urge in October to play scary games because I'm like, tee-hee, it's October, it's Halloween, it's spooky. And I feel like, now that I'm thinking about it out loud, horror games are almost worse, right? Because it's like you in the situation, right? Like you're the guy who's getting murdered, which is kind of scary and like one of the things that makes horror games more engaging. And I feel like because I'm getting used to putting myself through that monstrosity, I might actually hate horror movies less because it's like more passive, right? It's a lot easier for me to watch movies and play games. Exactly! No, literally. Dude, we're mind melding right now. Games are 1,000 billion% more scary. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So maybe I just need to play some scary games in October and then I can watch horror movies like it's no big deal. Everyone else will be freaking out and I'll be like, that's not my problem. Such a big when it comes to horror games. Me too! And yet, somehow, every fall I find myself in a scenario where I'm like, yeah, I could play a scary game. No. No, actually I can't. I played... Excuse me. I played, what was it, like Cabin Inspector or something for like 2 seconds on stream. And I was like talking such a big smack to myself. I was like, this game looks more funny than scary. And even then, it's like such a tight premise, and like you're really just doing like one thing, and like, you know, the cabin's the same, like whatever. I played that game for 2 seconds and I really thought I was gonna be able to play the whole thing, and like partway through stream I was like, yo, fuck this, I'm afraid, this is too scary for me, and I quit. And knowing that, I will still put scary games on the schedule. I always think I'll be better, you know? I always think I'll be a little bit braver, but then like once you're in it, you know, it's a lot scarier. It's harder to look away and like detach yourself from it. Alright, this round we win. This round, excuse me, I actually pay attention and lock the fuck in. Maybe. I have my speedy outfit on. I need to be like getting in out everybody else's business. I need to be getting immediately in their base and swimming all around because I'm so goddamn speedy. Oh! Ah! Okay, 37 bombs. I like the idea of horror games. I wish I could play them more, but it's hard to make myself sit down at the computer while the piss flood in my pants is weighing me down. Exactly! And that makes it harder to run away from the bad guys! Because you're so heavy with piss! The other thing, I feel like I should... I don't know if it's better or worse to play a horror game on stream. Like... I mean, obviously I feel like I play it for longer because there's other people here and like, you know, the peer pressure or whatever, but like, would I be less afraid if I was playing alone? Because I also feel like, and I don't know how much of this is true because like, I'm not really worried about looking like an idiot on the internet. I do that all the time. But I feel like there's a part of me that doesn't want to get jump scared when I'm streaming because like I don't want to like make a weird face and like make a crazy noise and like, you know, look like a dunce on the internet for getting jump scared over something that's not that scary. So I also wonder like if I played a game offline, would I be less afraid? Or not less afraid, but like, would getting jump scared matter less? I don't know. It's an interesting quandary. I should try it. But then that's the sort of same problem you have of like, how... I don't have the discipline to sit down and make myself play a scary game. Man, those are scary! For me, I was less scared when I streamed a horror game, but I still only streamed it once and never played it again, even though the game was fun. Yeah, I don't know! It's intriguing. What game did you play? Still not contributing to my team whatsoever, but also I feel like this team is really good. They keep doing that whole throwing bombs in our base thing. Oh shit, they're right there, huh? I will avenge you, Uranus! Wait, what? Okay, now we clutch. I didn't really mean to hit that special, but we ball out. Fuck it, we bowling. The last minute clutch, perhaps? Perhaps? Wait. This could be huge. Oh? Maybe. Maybe. We went a little bit crazy, stupid, silly right at the end there. Oh! Hell yeah. Crow Country. Not even that scary as far as scary games go. Hang on, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up! Country game. Ooh! Oh, I really like the art style, actually. But it does look scary. What's this leggy thing I'm looking at? Ooh! Oh! Honestly? See, and this is the thing where, like, I also feel like a lot of... It's very cute and interesting, the story's good. I might have to, like, literally jack your swag and add this to my October list. Because a lot of the scary games that I've played also are like, much more, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's, first-person, AAA, fancy graphics, whatever. And, like, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be scared of this, because I definitely would, but I'm less afraid when, like the camera's far away. So I feel like I could be more detached in my brain. Like, I could be like, that's over there, and I'm up here in the computer, you know? It does look cute. Things that make you go, What is that gun that person had? That was cool. That was like a fucking rainbow. Damn. Okay. I'm in their base. I'm pissing them off. I'm so speedy with my stupid outfit on. Ah! Damn it. Most of the enemies in Crow Country are pretty easy to avoid. There's only one enemy that properly scared me, but I'm such a baby that it was still enough for me to not play it again. And that's so valid. And that's so real. Because like I said, I have all these horror games that I've played, and I've never touched them again. Never in my life have I sat down and been like, I'm gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's on my own. Even though I don't think I'm even really properly that afraid of Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. Although, we did try to play Pizzeria Simulator, and that scared the shit out of me, so... Damn! What the hell? It's interesting. We'll see. I gotta make... I still have to make a September schedule. Hey, everybody... does anybody remember yesterday when I said that I was gonna come today to stream with the September schedule, and I said, for real, on God, no cap this time, for real skis? No? Nobody remembers that? Okay, good, because I definitely did not say that. I need to make the September schedule. But then, in a shocking turn of events, in a complete upset of time continuing to pass, the next month is October. So we're gonna have to play something a little scary. But I also I like to have a balance of like playing scary games and then also like playing like cute, cozy fall chill games like Ooblets and Animal Crossing and like decorating for fall, you know? So I need to find some cozy games. Although I also feel like the definition of cozy game is so completely detached from what is actually cozy at this point. Like any game with like cute art style is called cozy, and I'm like, guys, some of these games are not cozy. People call Stardew Valley a cozy game. I don't think it is, man. There's like straight up combat in that game and like fighting, and also the passage of time is so deeply real and stressful. That's not cozy to me. I suppose you could play it in a cozy fashion where it's just the farming and the dating sim and the whatever, but I'm out here getting my ass kicked by bugs and wasting my day away, you know, in a way that is not cozy. But like also the farm does look pretty when it's fall. I never got cozy vibe from Stardew either. Like there's just too much going on, right? I understand the art style is really cute and pretty, but I'm like, we all need to redefine the word cozy a little bit, I think. It was the shortest of the days. Exactly! That stopped it from feeling cozy. No, 100%. And there's a mod. There. Oh, what is that gun? That's so cool. I want that. I always felt like I need to hustle. Truly! And like, there's a Stardew, what the hell am I trying to say? One time, it's funny, because I have like not a lot of memory of this, which is so funny, but like at some point in my life, I got really on my Stardew grind, and I had a farm that I got all the way to like year 3 or something, whenever you get the statue from your grandpa, the like perfection statue, and I got that. So like I was like on my shit, bro. Like I did the community center, I got to the bottom of the mines, I did like a bunch of the skull cavern stuff or whatever. Like I was doing it. And like eventually when you've like done a bunch of the sort of time sensitive stuff in like the first couple years, like yeah, you're just kind of like, oh, what am I gonna do today? Let me pet my animals and then go talk to the person I'm romancing and like, you know, maybe do a bit of fishing, and like then it can be cozy. But if you're trying to get on your fucking grind in those first couple years, bruh, it's stressful. There is a mod though that I've seen that just pauses time. And like, that could be fun, right? Because I do feel like if you just had enough time to do whatever the fuck you wanted in every single day and then go to bed, kind of like Animal Crossing, right? I mean, Animal Crossing's in real time, but like, you know, theoretically you have an infinite amount of time in the day. Not infinite, but you know, you have basically as much time as you want in the day. Like, I've never been playing Animal Crossing and run out of time to do something in one day, right? And I feel like if you had enough time to do whatever you wanted in Stardew and then be like, okay, I'm done for the day, and now I shall progress time, that would make it cozy. So maybe I just need to install that mod and get on my slow living grind. On my slow gaming grind. Yo, speaking of Halloween, I do love this green and purple color scheme. 2 underrated Halloween colors. I feel like every year I remember this. When you think of Halloween, you think of orange and black. But green and purple, like this slime green and bright purple, are such excellent secondary Halloween colors. People always forgore about green and purple, but I see you. Random green and purple stuff from Halloween. We love a slime green. Just adds a little bit of extra flavor, you know? I'm not sure what I thought was gonna happen there. Walking into their base, getting my ass kicked. But we ball out anyway. Anyway, I need to actually, God, now that I'm thinking about it right now in this moment, guys, I need to actually be something for Halloween, because my friends, my fringe friends who do their comedy show, we have a show scheduled for actual Halloween, because Halloween's on a Friday this year, baby. It's freaking Halloween for real this year. So if you're the kind of person who does fun stuff for Halloween, you gotta start prepping now. But we have a show on Halloween, and it's gonna be Halloween themed, and I'm gonna be there working in the booth. So like, I need to actually have a legit Halloween costume this year, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Last year I was Joe Cool Snoopy, which was supposed to be kind of like a cute Halloween costume because I was trying to go to this like fucking mixer party, which ended up being a huge flop, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that on stream. That shit sucked ass and I left early. Also it was dark. It was like really dark, so I couldn't see anything because I had my dumbass fucking like Snoopy Joe Cool John Lennon glasses on, but it was like really dark, so I was like, not only do I not have my prescription glasses on, but I also have sunglasses. I can't fucking see anything, so like I had to keep taking my glasses off so I could see, and then also my stupid shirt that I was wearing kept like rolling up on my torso so that you couldn't read the words Joe Cool, so everyone's like, what the fuck are you? And I was like, I'm supposed to be Snoopy. Anyway, dress as Lily Worm! Turn your car into an apple car. Let me just drive up to the Halloween party in my full-size vehicle. Okay, but Lily Worm's actually not a bad shout. Ooh, wait a minute. Like with his little hat? His little hat, his little bow tie? Ooh. That's a good shout, actually. And for the show, I'm just sitting in the back in the tech booth, so I could like make a giant apple car out of cardboard and just put it right in front of the booth. Okay. These are the kind of ideas I need. Elizabeth's kind of cooking a little bit right now. Elizabeth is going as a chef for Halloween. Hence the cooking. But yeah, these are the most concrete Halloween plans I've had in a hot minute. Although I don't know if maybe the lads want to do like a group costume. That's the other thing. I don't know if anybody else has a friend group where every year they're like, we should do a group Halloween costume, and then every year they don't do that shit. It's so hard. It's so hard to coordinate with people, you know? Especially if it's like a costume that you have to like put together yourself. It's not like you could just go to the store and like buy like a cheap Halloween costume. Ugh. We shall see. Lowly Worm is a good idea though. That's cute. Stop shooting me! Oh, fuck off. Damn. I might be bad at the game, guys. I know what you're saying. You're all like, no, Maddie! No, you're so goated. You're literally the best Splatoon player in the world! But I'm here to tell you, that might not be true, you know? You might have a false sense of the world and the way that it works. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be bad news bear, but I'm kind of flopping a little bit, Splatoon-wise. Well, I know where every single team member is. I haven't worn a Halloween costume since like 2007! Are you for real? Not even like a cheesy, like, you know, where you put on like a t-shirt that's the right color for something and be like, I'm whatever. Oh my god. Dude, you need to get a Halloween costume this year just for fun. Just to wear at home. I still, my most favorite thing to do on Halloween, because I'm old and I'm lame, is give out candy. And I'm so sad because I know I've said this 1,000 times before on stream, but my aunt used to live in the burbs here, and she was always out of town for Halloween. So I got to go to her house, her fancy house in the big suburbs, and like give out candy to all the fancy rich kids. And that was the time of my life. I don't know why. I just think it's so fun. Like, you get pizza, you throw on a movie, you get to see all the costumes, you get to eat all the candy that's left over, right? It's truly living the dream. It's like all of the Halloween cheer and spirit without having to like actually go anywhere. But so if you have a place you could hand out candy, you could just wear a costume just to do that. Because I also feel like it was always fun as a kid when you would go trick-or-treating and someone would answer the door in costume. I'd be like, yippee! You're also participating in the fun! She could do that. I'm still sad. That's the one major L of living in an apartment, is that I can't, not only can I not give out Halloween candy, but I can't carve pumpkins because I don't have anywhere to put pumpkins, and I'm not keeping a pumpkin in my fucking house because it's gonna get nasty. One thing I never really thought about as a kid is that, like, part of the reason that pumpkins stay not crusty at Halloween is because they're sitting outside and they're basically refrigerated for the whole month or whatever. Not even that, I never have Halloween plans. Trick-or-treating isn't really a thing. No! Damn. Sad. Well, maybe we'll have, let's see, Halloween's on a Friday, which means theoretically I'll be streaming. I guess not that day because we have a show, but like I'll be streaming that weekend probably, so maybe we'll need to have a Halloween themed stream so everybody can have a little excuse to dress up. Nothing too fancy, right? We need to go buy a whole costume just for a stream, but it'll be like the sleepover stream, you know, pajamas encouraged, Halloween costume encouraged. Maybe I'll actually do a Discord movie night for once in my goddamn miserable life. I feel like people mention Discord movie nights every now and then. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, and then I never do it because I'm a doubter and a hater. But maybe we could like watch some Halloween movies, not scary ones. We can watch all the Weenie Hut Jr. Halloween movies because I don't like scary movies. I'm down for that. Okay, I'm penciling it in my brain, in my Brian. See, the thing that stresses me out about a Discord movie night, which is a crazy sentence, right? The thing that stresses me out about Discord movie nights, Diva, what is there to be stressed about? It's a movie night. But like, is it truly just the joy of all watching a movie together? Or like I used to do, me and my friends used to do the like Netflix party extension where you can all watch a movie together. And like, there's a chat feature in that, and the problem is, at some point, partway through the movie, we would no longer be watching the movie, and we would all just be like competing to say like the dumbest, funniest thing in chat about every single scene in the movie. And I just don't know if I'd be able to stop myself from saying stupid shit in the chat during a Discord movie night. But I feel like the point is not to dog on the movie. I feel like the point's to, you know, watch a movie together with your friends. I guess that's a me problem too. It's like, bitch, have a little bit of restraint as an adult, you know? Don't let your lack of a frontal lobe or self-discipline stop you from doing a fucking movie night. Perhaps. I feel that, like, you guys know, I have clown genes, you know? Sometimes I can't help but being a little silly and goofy. Although, maybe we could do like a Halloween movie night and we could find some really cheesy Halloween movies, right? Like horror movies that aren't actually scary because they're so bad. And then that's fun. That's fun to chit-chat over too, right? People follow your channel because they like your personality, so I'm sure no one would mind if you're being chatty. I mean, thank you, but also, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I don't know. Although I also, you know, now that I think about it, I can't have my microphone on. I can't have my microphone on during a movie because I'm gonna be crunching on that fucking popcorn, baby! Another fake non-issue. Guys, I can't do a Discord movie night because I have to be eating my delicious movie snack, and, well, how can I talk at the same time? Lamau. I'm such an iPad baby when it comes to movies specifically. Like, I've gotten better when I'm like watching a movie or TV at home, but like if I go to a movie theater and I don't get popcorn, like I will literally enjoy the movie less. Which is a buck wild and crazy thing to say and experience, but like it's part of the fun, you know? It's part of the experience. I also feel like it distracts my ADHD brain for like the first chunk of the movie while I'm eating popcorn. So it's like I'm eating popcorn and enjoying myself, and then by the time my popcorn's done, I'm like invested in the movie, and then I can just watch the rest of it. Once again, a crazy issue to have. But I feel like if I don't have popcorn at the movie theater, I'm gonna get like bored and tired faster. Maybe I just need to eat more food before I go to the movies. I don't know. I don't know. In another first world problem, popcorn related woe, I realized at some point last year that the movie theater that's closest to me is like a local movie theater. It's not like a Regal or an AMC or whatever the fuck. And I always thought that I was just getting unlucky when I went and got popcorn there because the popcorn was kind of gross, and I was like, oh, I just got a couple batches that were burnt or whatever. And then it finally struck me that the popcorn is just bad. Because also I was like, maybe I'm just an adult now and I haven't had movie theater popcorn in a while. You know, maybe my taste buds just changed. I don't like it. But then I went to a real movie theater. I went to an AMC with some friends. The popcorn was bussin', and I was like, ah, damn it. The local joint just doesn't make good popcorn. I'm sure they don't have access to whatever fucked up chemicals and asbestos that AMC puts in their popcorn that makes it taste so good, but you know I'm such a whore for movie theater popcorn because I will go past the local movie theater. I'll walk directly past it and go out of my way to see movies at the AMC just to get that good popcorn, to get that sweet, sweet corn in my mouth. But you know, it's about the little things in life. Hi, Gonko! Oh, thank you for the honk. Oh, thank you for the honk. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the honk. Kind of a little honk happy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Is that you pushing the honk button? Welcome in, Bessie. How you doing? We're just yapping and splatting. You know how it be. Let's see. What have we discussed today? Scary movies, Halloween costumes, the delicious, delicious movie theater popcorn at the AMC. I don't know, probably some other stuff. Who knows? What's up with you? I like how you look today. Thank you! I spent a little extra time getting ready before a stream, you know, thought I'd really doll myself up today. Camera looks extra crispy tonight. That's what I'm saying. I should do that for like April Fool's Day or something. Next time I know that I'm gonna have the camera off, I should be like, guys, I got a new haircut, right? Be like, I spent extra time getting ready for stream. I look really cute today. You guys all have to come through and say nice things, and then not have the camera on. And then take it a step further, gaslight everybody and be like, I can see the cam on my end, and then get like Noah and like a couple other people to be like, no, I can see it. I can see the camera. Because what's more fun than gaslighting? Is it just me, or yep, it's just you? I can see the webcam right now. I'm looking right at myself, and I look great today. Unshowered, hair up, in the same shirt that I was wearing on stream yesterday because I slept in it. Now that's fashion, baby! Reduce, reuse, recycle. You know? Does anybody else sleep in the clothing that they wore? I feel like I used to not do that because I used to have or wear clothing that was like nice. But like now for the most part, every single shirt that I own is like just a t-shirt that's just made of t-shirt material. And I'd just be sleeping in that shit. Like I don't really have dedicated pajamas. And if I do, they're only for like, I don't know, like Christmas and stuff. Damn, I thought I could go for the double whammy. Why did you move the cam window to the other side today? To the other side of the video game? Like to the back side? I just felt like it. I rewear my PJs sometimes. I rewear PJs. The actual specific pajamas that I do have, I'll rewear, but I also just like will just wear the shirt that I'm wearing in the real world. And then it becomes PJs, and then it goes in the hamper. I don't know if that's weird or not. I guess when I was like going to work and stuff, I didn't. Because I was wearing nicer shirts that you can't really sleep in. I don't know. It's funny because I just unpacked all of my clothing from my month-long stay in Europe, and I actually packed like 2 specific sets of pajamas, like a shirt and pants and a shirt and shorts that are like made of pajama material and like are all matchy-matchy with each other, and I literally did not wear either set. The whole time I was just rocking t-shirts to go to bed. Which is extra funny because, like, not to be too blue, but usually I don't really wear much when I'm sleeping. Usually like just a t-shirt and undies, if that. But like obviously I was living with 2 other people for a month, so I was like, let me actually put some fucking clothes on when I go to bed, right? Just in case there's like fire or whatever, in case they need something. And I still did not actually wear any pajama sets, which is a little silly and goofy. We should make PJ the new suit. Neo-modernism. Dude, you need the fucking swoot from New Girl. Did you even ask them? Ask them what? The other thing though is that I feel like, especially in the wintertime, and especially for Christmas, because my adult family still sometimes does Christmas jammies, where we all get fun pajamules. Every single year I buy PJs that have pants. That it's like a t-shirt and pants, or a tank top and pants. And like, I can't fucking sleep in pants, dude! There's like 1 week oh my god, double snipers. There's like 1 week in the middle of January when it's cold enough where I actually need to wear pants to bed, right, in my apartment, because I'm trying to save on heating by not having the heat on. But like, other than that, man, I can't have nothing on my legs. Honestly, sometimes I can't even wear shorts. I don't know. They get all twisted and for-hoodly-doodled, and it makes me feel insane. Maybe they like you don't like fabric when they sleep. I know they both wear pajamas. I've seen them wear pajamas. Although, I guess they've seen me wear pajamas. I don't know, it just seems like the nice thing to do. It seems weird to be sleeping almost or completely naked when you're sharing living quarters with other people, even if you have your own room. I don't know. I don't know. Steal shirt from one and pants from another. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. The thing that I don't get when it comes to, I'm literally just thinking about this right now, and like, everyone can wear pajamas however they want. There's no gender binary when it comes to pajamas, but like, I usually wear a shirt, no pants, right? But I feel like, at least from what I've seen in TV and movies, a lot of men wear pants, no shirt, right? Like, if they're gonna wear like only half of their pajamas, they're gonna do pants, no shirt. But the idea of having just pants on, which I already don't like wearing, and then no shirt, I feel like I would feel so, like, uneven. Which I guess is just, you know, different people enjoy different amounts of clothing or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway. For some reason, it just dawned on me just now, the concept of, like, dude wearing, like, you know, long flannel pajama pants, no shirt, and that sounds so fucking hellish. That sounds so uncomfortable. I honestly might have to try it, just out of pure scientific curiosity. Because I don't know, maybe not wearing a shirt at all will keep you cold enough that you could wear pants. But again, I feel like my main issue with wearing pants to sleep is that I toss and turn a lot, so they just get all twisted up. That's why I keep my room temp at 60. Exactly. No, exactly. Those guys probably don't have undies under their PJ pants. Well, yeah. Still, though, I feel like your underwear is not adding that much that would necessarily keep you cool by taking them off. I don't know. I always sleep either full naked or just undies. Every now and then I sleep full naked, but I don't know. Something about having underwear on makes me feel safe. you know? Oh yeah, oh my god, dude, we actually won. I wasn't paying attention. Wearing clothes in bed is just so uncomfortable for me, and I get that, because like I can't do socks unless it's really, really cold. Again, like in the winter time, but like if it's really cold, before I put on pants, I will just put on socks. In the winter time, I'm wearing tank top or shirt, socks, and underwear, but still no pants. And honestly, I'll probably do like long sleeve shirt, underwear, and socks before I put on pants. Pants is the last possible bastion of trying to be warm while I'm sleeping. But I just get sweaty, you know? Sleeping with socks on is a war crime. Like, I totally get people who do it, because sometimes the sensory experience of wearing socks is actually like really nice and like secure and cozy. Sometimes I put on, this is like so random TMI, but like sometimes in the summertime I have to put on socks because like my feet get sweaty like touching each other and like touching my legs if I'm sitting crisscross. Like the skin to skin contact is too much, so I simply have to put on socks because they feel like more dry. Which is insane. So like I get why people want to sleep in socks, but once again, like my body needs to vent heat through my dogs, you know? I need to be releasing heat from somewhere. And usually it's my legs or my feet. So HBT. HBT. What the hell does HBT stand for? This feels like an acronym. How about, okay, sorry, I was like, this is definitely an acronym, I know. It was, I just needed to turn my brain on. How about naked plus socks in the winter? I mean, I guess. Occasionally my feet do get, like, just my toes get cold, right, in the wintertime, because I'm not wearing socks. But I feel like if I was getting out of bed to put on an extra layer, I would just put on a shirt. I don't know. Not to get really like, I would love to be like full naked, but like something about having bazongas makes it like sometimes weird to sleep without a shirt on. Like I feel so exposed and loose. I need a tank top to keep that shit locked down, you know? But every now and then I do sleep full naked and I'm like, yippee. Something I like to do. Now this is like a hashtag girly pop experience. Not that girls are the only ones who experience this, but like every now and then when I sleep naked, it's fun because there's no... One thing I like about sleeping fully naked, and this is so specific and stupid, but it's fun for me. It's like a fun little treat. One thing that I like about sleeping fully naked is that there's no clothing marks on your skin when you wake up. It's just a fun treat. Like every single time when you wake up in the morning, right? And you like if you take a shower or whatever, it's like, you know, there's a mark from your underwear or your shirt or, you know, your bra. Not that I'm sleeping in a bra. Although I used to fall asleep in my bra all the time in high school. I don't know what the fuck kind of loose ass training bra type shit I was wearing where I could comfortably fall asleep with a bra. But I used to do that shit all the time and my mom would be like, don't do that, it's bad for you. Anyway. When you sleep fully naked, there's no clothing marks on you, and I just think that's fun. I just think that's neat. So true. Okay, see, somebody gets it. Every now and then, if you're the kind of person who enjoys looking... This is such a crazy sentence. I'm not trying to be like a freak. If you're the kind of person who can appreciate looking at yourself naked, some people can't, that's fine. It's fun every now and then before you take a shower to be like, wow, there's no clothing marks on me. There's no weird line where my underwear are. Or like a funny, hilarious, like clothing mark because I was sleeping too hard on my shirt, you know? It's just straight, it's just you. It's just straight up skin. Plain style. And that is enjoyable. Crazy, crazy sentence. But I know someone out there gets it. Anyway. So sometimes when it's really hot, I'll do just underwear. But it's like, if I'm gonna do underwear, I feel like I gotta have a shirt on. And like, if I'm gonna take my shirt off and have the girls just loose, like, I might as well just get full naked then, you know? I don't know. I don't know why my brain is like this. There's something to digest there. Digest? Digest? Dissect. No more uncomfy shirt wrinkles on your back. Except, do you have uncomfy shirt wrinkles on your back? Do you bathe in the morning only? Yes. I'm a morning shower person. I'm too sweaty and greasy in the night to bathe at night. Like, truly, like, and it's not like, because I know there's some people who are like, oh, you don't wash your sheets enough. Oh, it's because you go to bed dirty. Like, no. Even when I have fresh, clean, brand new sheets, just my body produces so much oil on my skin and in my hair that, like, if I shower right before bed and go to bed, like, I'm just oily and greasy by the time I wake up. It's like I didn't take a shower, you know? So, I'm a morning shower enjoyer. Do you double bath or do you bring all the dirt and grime to bed? See, this is what people say. I do not bring the dirt and grime into bed. I'm not that dirty. And I wash my sheets regularly. Okay? I wash my actual full sheets, like, I don't know, maybe every 3 weeks, which is perhaps not enough for some people. But I wash my pillowcases. This is how I feel like I get away with maybe not washing the rest of my bedding as frequently. I wash my pillowcases all the time. Like, basically every time I throw in a load of laundry, I'll just throw my pillowcases in there. So, like, the part where my face and my hair are is, like, always pretty clean. If you're not that dirty, why even bathe? Well, like, because in the morning I want to be clean. Like, okay, see, this is the thing for me. It's not about being, like, actually physically clean. Like, I'm not washing dirt off of myself or whatever. It's about my hair and my face not being greasy, basically, right? Like, my hair doesn't look good when it's really oily, and I don't want my face to be really oily because it feels gross and it looks gross. So, like, I'm bathing, you know, to basically do my hair and face over, but, like, my body is not getting that dirty during the day, you know? It's really, like, the top half of me. Full naked, freshly shaven legs, thick blanket in a chilly room, actual heaven. No, truly. Oh shit, my alarm's going off. I need to shave my legs just for the sensation of having shaved legs in, like, a clean bed. That's what I should do tomorrow. That's what I should do. It's a holiday. Not that I don't have every Monday off because I'm unemployed, but, like, tomorrow's actually my last Monday off for a while because then I'm going to start school. So tomorrow I should wash all my bedding and shave my legs. Oof. Heavenly. Chilly room is the best. Oh, my room needs to be freezing. See, that's the other thing. I'm like, I get greasy and sweaty at night, and people are like, oh, well then, you know, just make your room colder. I'm like, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's just about me. It's who I am as a person. My colleague likes to bring the office to 74, which should be a felony. Literally anything above 70 in a public place is absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. We're about to enter one of my least favorite seasons to be in public places, which is fall, because there's always some bitch-ass person who's at, like, the library or the coffee shop or the classroom or whatever, or the office, who's like, ooh, it's cold outside, right? When it's like 65, when it's 60, there'll be people who are like, it's cold in the fall, and they'll turn on the heat. And I'm like, bitch, it is not cold outside. Turn the heat off. Turn the air conditioning back on. This has always happened to me historically at school and work. It's like the second that it's actually fall, no matter what the actual temperature is, some bitch ass is gonna be like, it's time to turn on the heat. And then I die. And then I suffer and sweat to death in public buildings. Exactly. No, exactly. So I'm not looking forward to that. I don't think we won. I don't know if we won. Anyway, med check. Take your meds, kids. My alarm went off. Oh! Oh, nope. Flop. Wow, I lost and I can't read. Well, hello there! Hello there. Hi, Cactus! Welcome in, Bessie. How are you? How have you been? Everyone take your meds. You can't see it, but here, you listen to me. Here, I'm putting it in my mouth and I'm sipping. Delicious. Could you hear that? I hope not. Oh, skirt. Oh yeah, it is 9 p.m., huh? That's probably when my alarm went off. Crazy. Anyway, I acknowledge, see, I just did this with my friends for a month in Europe because there's no fucking air conditioning there. I acknowledge that my body temperature is incorrect, right? I understand that there's a combination of factors in my life. Oh! There's a combination of factors that make me an incredibly warm person. And I don't mean my award-winning personality. I mean physically, my body temperature is like always warm. I'm just always toasty. I'm like a hot flash, menopausal 45-year-old woman stuck in the body of a hot, sexy 28-year-old, right? Same people yelling about saving power in the summer sets the AC at 72. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Bitch, if you're gonna turn the air conditioning on, do it all the way. Been pretty good? Okay. How's your day? It's good. I didn't really do much. But, you know, we're chilling. I'm telling myself this week, this is the 1 week that I have off between two extremely large life things. So, I'm telling myself, haha, I won the curling bomb war. I'm telling myself that this week it's fine to not do anything. Suddenly don't care about saving power in the winter anymore instead of just 70. Like, exactly. Like, do you care or not? Do you care or not? Anyway, I acknowledge that my body temperature is the incorrect one and that nobody else is ever, like, physically feeling as warm as me, right? And that's my burden to bear in this wretched life. But I'm still gonna fucking complain about it. Because I feel like everybody else on the planet is too, like, everyone else is so weak and cold all the time. People who are always cold, it's a fucking skill issue, man. Put on more clothing, you know? There is only so much I can do to cool my body temperature, which I've always said. I'm such a hardcore... I am the most decorated war veteran on the... when it comes to the temperature war, on the side of I would rather be too cold than too hot. Never ever in my entire life have I been like, yeah, I'd rather be hot. Because, and like, people who are like, oh no, I like the summer more. Oh, I hate being too cold. Like, every single time you're just like, put on clothing. Put on a sweater, you know? Get a blanket or whatever. And like, they have nothing to say when you're like, what am I supposed to do when I'm too hot? Right? Once I take off all my clothing, what am I supposed to do? Rip off my skin? They never have any, there's never any defense for that. They just change the subject after that. But I'm like, don't boo me, I'm right. There are endless possibilities for being cold, but there's like nothing you can do when you're hot. Anyway, I also feel like people who are cold make it other people's problems. I say this as I'm like screaming on the internet and complaining, but like, people who are cold are like, it's cold in here. It's so cold in here. Should we turn up the heat? And when I'm melting to death because I'm overheating because my body is all fucked up, right? I'm not like, can we turn on the AC? Because people are going to yell at me if I want to turn on the AC when it's 55 out. I just carry around a tiny little fan and I make it my own problem. Whatever, anyway. Much in the same way that I have uncontrollable body issues that make me warm all the time, people have uncontrollable body issues that make them cold all the time, okay? My beef is not with them when I say this. People who are cold all the time are weak-willed. They're weak and I hate them. Mind if I join the fun? Not at all, Cactus. Not at all. Let me get you in here. Right now. We should threaten them with getting naked at work if they said it too warm. Or will that actually encourage them to keep it hot? Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how sexy you are, you know? Depends on how much of a cutie patootie you are. I wish I could be cold all the time. No, like, literally, I'm like, bitch, I wish I could be cold all the time. Because here's the other thing. When you're cold, nothing, like, it's hard to tell, right? I mean, you can get goosebumps or whatever, and, like, I guess if you're really, really cold, like, your fingers will, you know, get a little purple or whatever. But if you're cold, nobody can tell. When I'm fucking warm, I'm like sweating, I'm dripping, my legs are sticking to chairs, like, bro, it's bad. I look bad. My makeup is melting off. The hair that I styled, completely gone. It's gone completely flat. None of that happens when you get too cold. You know? I'm like, you just can't compare. I think me going on such a fucking insane tirade about this. Can I create a room? Yes. Yes. I think I've had my tribe here. Tribe of people who were warm all the time and wish it was colder? Yeah. 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 I'm here for you. Oh. You're amongst friends. This is a safe space for people who are always sweaty. Okay, Cactus, let me know if you got that. I'm happy to send the invitation again and also wait for you to log on and all that. So let me know. We'll just chit-chat here for a bit. I have to walk to store since I don't drive, and I hate how every time I go to the store I'm completely dripping. No, literally! My shirt pants will be legit damp from sweat. No, 100%. 100%. I know your pool code. It's Rooster! Oh, there you go. Thank you, Gonko. I was literally typing it. It's Rooster. No, literally, I'm so sweaty. And see, this is the other funny thing. I can't win because I always want it to be super cold. But then even then, and I mean, this is a problem that everybody has, so I'm less pressed about this. In the winter time too, I also get really sweaty, right? Because there's always the dreaded like 10 minutes where you have to bundle up to go somewhere. But then when you get there, it's extremely warm in the building because it's like super overheated, which is fine, right? I'm like, when it's 12 degrees outside, crank the heat in public buildings, right? I appreciate that. But there's that like 10 to 15 minute transition period where you're like really warm from your bundled up clothing and you're trying to like peel all your clothing off and you're still sweaty from like being in all that clothing, walking around outside. So I really can't win. This is why I like fall the most. It's my favorite season because it's like just a normal temperature for my body where I don't have to actually put on like a coat, but it's not super warm, so I can just maintain like a normal fucking body temperature while I'm walking around, and I don't have to like cool myself down once I get where I'm going. But like I said, that's kind of fine because everybody gets sweaty wearing all their winter wear when it's really, really cold out, right? Like if it's 10 degrees out, nobody's gonna be not sweaty when they come into a building, you know? Like everybody has to take off their beanie and their scarf and their coat and whatever. So that's fine. But it is also embarrassing still to like show up to the grocery store in the middle of winter and be like wet with sweat. People are like, how are you possibly sweating when it's this cold out? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm one of those people. This has literally happened to me before. Like, I'll walk to the grocery store and I'll be super sweaty, and then I'll be sweaty the whole time in the grocery store because the heat is on, and then I'll walk outside in the cold and my head is literally steaming, dude. Like, I'm the person whose head and body is steaming when it's really cold out because I'm just, my body temperature is so fucking warm. So if you're ever worried or embarrassed about being sweaty and steamy in the wintertime, just know that I'm fucking right there with you, dude. The bus in my city has heat. That 10-minute oh when I have my parka on. No, exactly. I hate that too. Like when I get on the bus or the train here, it's always, I'm like, is it a short enough time that I should just keep my coat on and just fucking suffer and be a little sweaty? Or like, do you want to try and like take off your whole winter setup for 2 seconds and then put it right back on before you get off? It's so tough. Winters in Seattle. Oh, Seattle, I forgot. Shout out Seattle. Winters in Seattle are always really hard for me because it'd be super windy and cold, which made me bundle up really warm. But then I generate body heat from walking and I have to choose to either drip with sweat while also feeling cold or just simply feeling extremely cold. No, this is the exact problem I have here in the winter, Elizabeth, is like once it reaches a certain point, because, okay, if it's like anywhere from like 50 to honestly 40, I probably don't need like a big coat, right? I mean, I certainly don't need a big coat. Honestly, sometimes I'm an absolute wild, loose unit and I will go outside without a coat on when it's like 40, which is perhaps ill-advised. Depends on how far I'm going. But like, if I don't need to wear a coat, then great, you know, whatever. But like at a certain point, right, when it's in the 10s and the teens and whatever, even in the 20s, right, like I need to wear a coat. Like it's unsafe to go outside without a coat on, right? No matter how warm I feel, my body needs to wear a coat. But then, yes, I get so sweaty and warm underneath my winter layers. Like, it's funny because I have a lot of beanies. I love a beanie, but I actually, like, can't wear a beanie because it makes me way too sweaty and warm. Also because they're itchy. But no, I have such a huge struggle of being warm underneath my winter layers, but, like, I can't take them off because the alternative is just being too cold, right? Like, it's too cold to not have the layers on, but, like, I am gonna get sweaty underneath them, and somehow there's no way to, like, keep my body warm while also somehow ventilating it from inside the clothing layers. It's such a struggle. I just want to experience 70 degrees Fahrenheit at all times. See, and that's so funny because, like, 70 is still too warm for me. I'm so warm and sweaty. I acknowledge that, like, a beautiful 70-degree day is, like, gorgeous, but, like, 55, honestly, 50 is the perfect temperature for me. When it's 50 degrees out, I'm happy. I'm cheesed. I could still wear, like, just a shirt with no coat at 50. It's gorgeous. and I appreciate that that's probably a little on the colder side for most people. But I'm just built different. And by different, I mean fucking sweaty as. Sweaty as, bro. Not sweaty as fuck, just sweaty as. Also, I think we're having an ad break. Seems about right. We're right on the hour. Woohoo! Yo, shout out to Cactus, by the way. Shout out to Cactus for playing with me. I'm, like, not paying attention. I'm, like, not doing any useful comms. Not playing any kind of strategy. Just balling out, talking about being sweaty. You know how it is.
Good, excellent, good, great, nice,
Thank you,
good,
Gonko.
good, nice, good, great, nice, excellent.
Sorry, I was just sitting there quietly playing my video game and contemplating being warm all the time. Nicely timed, it was. Oh! Also, I think I might be losing my voice. I don't know, which is weird because I've been yapping for a whole weekend, and also I was, like, yapping the entire time, like, the whole month that I was with my friends. It's not like I wasn't streaming or wasn't talking. But I don't know, I'm feeling just a little something in the throat. Anyway, welcome back. If you just saw an ad break, thanks for sticking around. I think you're back. You should be back. Huh? Did you not just have an ad break? We're doing fine while you talk something else. Aha! It's perfect. What's in your throat? A little something something? Do you want to yap or Maddie retiring? No! I can't! I just need to have a little vocal rest, you know? Just relax a little bit. Maybe have some tea. Maybe that's what. Okay, tomorrow's shaping up to be a big day, which isn't it always? Don't you love planning things for tomorrow? What a beautiful day tomorrow always is, right? So much fucking potential. So easy to be like, I'm gonna do this and this and this tomorrow, and you know what I'm not gonna fucking do tomorrow? All that shit. But still, let's just believe for a little bit longer. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make tea, I'm gonna do my laundry, and I'm gonna fucking shave my legs, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Oh my god. I'm gonna drink my beautiful cup of tea right before bed to wind down from the day, and then I'm gonna crawl into my clean sheets with my shaven legs, and that shit's gonna be so dummy, crazy, delicious. It sounds divine, doesn't it? We'll see if I can fight the executive function demons to actually do that shit. I think I will. I've snoozed a calendar to do daily since 2023. What's the to-do? I have to know. Tomorrow is full of potential. Tomorrow is full of potential. And like, you know what? I really am gonna try and actually do all that shit. Because, A, you know, I'm worth it. This is my one life. I should be enjoying myself by, you know, drinking tea and doing laundry and shaving my legs. I feel like my executive function is me doing a disservice to myself, right? Whatever. We don't have to get into this. You guys aren't my fucking therapist. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I got distracted by that. Got distracted by that deep chat that I had for 3 seconds. Something about healthcare? I don't think so. Anyway, I am gonna try and do all that stuff tomorrow. Cause why not? Oh, I'm at my snooze. Oh, your snooze to do! Wait, that's so funny. Have you to done it? Speaking of, hey, here's a little fun motivation for you from the queen of putting things off, even though they're not that hard to do. Now, maybe this thing is hard to do. I don't know. I just got back to America right after a month, and I just paid like 3 medical bills that they've been yelling at me to pay for like months. Like literally half a year, I think. These people have been like, pay your fucking medical bill. And I just like, in my defense, the first time I logged on to do it, the online portal was not working. But it definitely hasn't been broken this whole time. But I checked my mailbox, which had a month's worth of mail in it, and like half of it was just paper mail from the doctor's office being like, please pay your fucking bill, please. And I just kept not doing it or putting it off or whatever. And not even like because I didn't have the money. It's like not an expensive bill. It's for like a routine visit. But I finally did it, and it took 3 minutes, you know? So, yippee. But also, having a snoozed to do for an entire year is like, I get it so hard. They missed your productivity cycle! Exactly! No, literally. And that's why, see, I feel like I can do these things tomorrow because I didn't really do anything today. So like, I've had my chance to chillax. I can be productive tomorrow. But also, that's not how productivity works. Also, you don't have to earn being productive or earn not being productive. I don't know, man. I got ADHD real bad, as everybody but me has known for a while now. But, I don't get to go do anything about it until November. Because that's when my fucking doctor's appointment is. You want to talk about fucking productivity cycles and executive dysfunction and fucking ADHD. Nothing has ruined my productivity so badly as making fucking doctor's appointments. Because it's one of those things where it's like, it takes so long to do just because, I don't know, you put it off or you're nervous or it just feels like a lot of work or whatever, right? And then the fucking doctor's like, yeah, we can see you in 4 months, right? We have an opening next year. And I'm like, okay, well, hopefully I'll be up to it then. Also, hopefully the medical conditions that I'm asking about won't fucking affect my life between now and then. Like, hello? Like, when I very first started going to therapy, I was like, literally on the edge of like a psychotic break, I think. Like, I was in a very bad way. And I finally was like, okay, I need to actually like go to therapy and call someone because I'm like having a panic attack every single moment of my life, right? And they were like, yeah, we can see you in like 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm in the middle of a crisis, actually. I'm gonna need you to do something faster than that. But all this stupid ADHD shit has been the exact same. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to see someone about this issue in my life, you know? It's like kind of become a problem now. And they're like, yeah, we can discuss that with you in November. And I'm like, okay, well, I finally just worked up all the effort to call you. But I guess who needs an immediate solution? Anyway, whatever. Minders have to find me at the right time. Exactly. That's how I feel about everything. That's how I especially feel, and I know I've said this before on stream, that's how I feel about, like, movies and, like, watching new media. Like, people will always recommend, like, oh my god, you have to watch this show, you have to put this on your list, you have to do whatever. And I'm like, I'll put it on the list, but I have to be, like, the stars have to be aligned just right for me to be like, I feel like sitting down and watching a new television show right now, you know? And, like, when I get in that mood, it's great, and I'll watch new shows, and I'll enjoy them. But, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. It's crazy. Oh! I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, I need to do this stuff tomorrow. I need to have this magical day that I've planned out, which is, like, I say magical. It's so attainable. The 3 things that I want to do tomorrow are so deeply attainable. I need to do them because I'm, as you may or may not know in the chat room, I'm literally starting grad school next week. That's the big thing that I'm on a break in between. I just did this month-long theater thing, and now I have this week off, and then I'm going to fucking grad school. And I haven't been in school for 5 fucking years. Old! I haven't been in school for 5 years. So I really need to, like, get back on, like, part of the reason that I've discovered that I have ADHD in a way that's bad enough where I actually need to do something about it is, like, I was in school, and then the pandemic happened, and then literally my life and my productivity have never been the same since, right? Which is fine and normal and makes sense. And then I got a real job, right? I had an adult job for the last 4 years or whatever until I just quit, and, like, I was able to handle that, and then suddenly I got, like, a real amount of responsibilities and had, like, more work to do at work, and was like, oh shit, I don't have any executive function skills, actually. Oops, I didn't know that. They all withered away in the pandemic. And, like, I still haven't really fixed that, right? It's kind of become a non-issue for a little bit because I quit my job. But I do feel like that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass, so I kind of need to get back on my grind and start gently and patiently practicing functioning executively, you know? So that I don't fail out of grad school that I'm going to on purpose for fun, to, like, chase my bliss or whatever. PhD, Maddie! It's a master's, actually. If you want to call me Dr. Maddie, though, I'm not gonna stop you, but do people who get a master's degree get a special title? I don't think so. Anyway, I'm going to grad school. It's only a year-long program, which is fun. I'm very excited about it. And, like, that's the other thing. Like, this is, again, this is a hilarious conversation to be having, like, with my therapist, maybe. With the person who will hopefully eventually diagnose me with ADHD. Hopefully grad school shouldn't be as bad executive function wise because I like it. Like, it's not like my job, which I hate and I think sucks and is extremely hard to motivate to do anything for because my brain just, like, doesn't see the point. So, like, grad school should be better, but you never know. You never know. Anyway, I feel like I've gotten really weird and deep about ADHD, and I have very, scattered and incomplete thoughts about it, shockingly. But, you know, I'm gonna try and do the things I wanted to do tomorrow. And if you out there in the world also have things you want to do, I hope you also try to do them. I believe in all of us. I believe we can all do these very attainable, normal activities, while at the same time understanding that sometimes the attainable, normal activities are the hardest ones to do, yeah? Sometimes the fact that it's just the dishes actually makes it harder somehow. I don't know why. My Brian doesn't work. Master Maddie, sus but cool, exactly. That's like, am I getting a master's, or am I actually secretly becoming like a high-level warlock? You don't know. Maybe both. maybe both. I just feel like I need to get a tweed jacket with elbow patches, right? That's like kind of the grad school uniform, right? So that's my plan. I also, like, my parents were joking, they're like, oh my god, you need to go back to school shopping, right? Which is like so fun. I loved back to school shopping as a kid. My parents were like, you need to go back to school shopping. And I'm like, oh my god, maybe I do. But like, also I kind of realized, like, I don't need any school stuff. Like, first of all, I already own, like, you know, notebooks and pencils, right? I'm the last person who needs to go buy a fucking notebook right now. I'm a card-carrying member of the I own 4,000 half-empty notebooks club. But, like, everything I'm gonna do is on the goddamn computer anyway. It's all on the pewter, right? Especially because a bunch of the stuff I'm doing is, like, you know, digital software anyway. I can't actually use QLab or Pro Tools on a notebook. That should be a good warm-up. Exactly! Now we're nice and warm. Now we're nice and ready. I'm paying attention for sure. I realized even if I wanted to go back to school shopping, there's really not much for me to buy. Like, I could go buy, like, pencils and erasers or whatever, but I don't really need them. But that's okay. Now, what I could do is go back to school clothing shopping, which I equally don't need. But that's not gonna stop me from hitting up the Old Navy and doing some damage. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah. Okay, this time I lock in. I know we've said this before. Splatoon is one of those games where it, you know, you get into kind of a flow state and your mind just wanders, you know? Which I feel like is good for streaming. Right? I'm in my say anything era. I have say anything-itis. Get that PJ with your school logo! I do need to do that! I love, like, college merchandise, but I, like, don't like feeling like a poser, so, like, I feel like there's a couple, like, I mean, obviously there's, like, Ivy League schools, like, fucking Harvard or whatever, where, like, if you have, like, a Harvard sweatshirt, like, I feel like people aren't gonna give a fuck if you didn't go there. I don't know why. It's just, like, an iconic school. But there's some schools where people, like, have merch for them and they didn't go there, and I feel like that's weird. So I am excited to, like, legally get some new college merch. My favorite thing to do. I had a t-shirt from my undergrad. Ooh, now I get to say that. Ooh, from my undergrad school. Ooh, where I did my undergraduate degree. I had a shirt that said the name of the school, and it said Dad, because, like, you know how they sell merch for most schools? It said, like, Mom, Dad, Grandpa, you know, whatever, right? So you can get them for your family. So I had one that said, like, college name Dad, and it doesn't fit me anymore, which is a tragedy. So I'm really excited to get a t-shirt or a sweatshirt that says new college name Dad or Grandpa, because that's just the pinnacle of humor to me. I can't get Mom because people might actually think I'm a mother. That's terrifying. But catch me this fall rocking a college grandpa shirt like it's my goddamn job. So I am excited about that. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh Christ. Alright. Remember when I said I was gonna lock in, guys? Do you guys remember that? I don't. I don't like this stage. I don't think I've ever liked this stage. I don't know what it is about the way it's designed. Ow. I just don't like it, even when I'm winning. Lock in! I'm trying! It's not looking good, besties. It is not looking good. Ooh. Are we blaming maps now? I'm not trying to blame the map. I'm just also pointing out, listen, even if I'm winning, I don't like this map, okay? I'm not saying that's the reason I lost. We lost because I wasn't paying attention, and also I'm bad. That would have happened on any map. I'm simply also pointing out that I don't like this map. Your yawn just made me yawn. Ha ha! I'm in your fucking mind, bro. I'm in your mind. You know what? Looping the conversation back around to being really hot. You know what I realized while I was in Europe and I was walking around outside a lot being hot? And I don't know if I mean, this is probably a normal thing. When I get really hot, I start yawning. Like a fucking dog. You know how dogs like yawn and like pant to like cool themselves off? When I get really hot and I'm walking around, I start yawning a bunch, because like this kept happening where we'd be walking like between theaters or like walking around and it was really warm and we just had to keep being outside for whatever reason. I didn't get to cool myself off and I would keep yawning. Oh my god. Talking about yawning makes you yawn too. I would keep yawning and I'd be like, why the fuck am I yawning so much? Like, it's the middle of the day, I'm not tired yet. And I realized it's because I was fucking hot. Trying to cool myself off like a goddamn dog. Christy. I mean, heat does make you tired, but it wasn't like that. I'm so susceptible to yawn contagion. Honestly, me too. Honestly, me too. I mean, I just made myself yawn by fucking saying the word a bunch, you know? Oh, here we go again. I do love yawning though. Like a big yawn and like a good solid sneeze. Yeah. that shit hits sometimes. I love a big sneeze. Feels like I'm cleansing my soul every now and then when I do like a big dad sneeze. Yeah. Free yawn. There's a free— oh my god. Stop! I'm like not doing it on purpose now. I mean, I am also tired. It's 9:30 and I had a big day of doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Hang on, I'm rubbing my eyeballs. I'm rubbing my eyes super hard, which means that they're about to water for the entire next match. I'm not gonna be able to see anything. I'm visiting the New York for people in Illinois soon. You're visiting New York for people in Illinois? Those are two different places. Any deep dish Rex? I don't have any deep dish Rex because I'm a duplicitous. Oh, the New York for people in Illinois. Okay, it's the New York of Illinois. I see. I understand. Chicago! I don't have any deep dish Rex because I fucking hate deep dish pizza. Oh! I know. My local status has been revoked! I'm sorry. I don't like deep dish, so I, like, honest to God, could not recommend any deep dish places. Oh no, cactus! Oh no! Damn, what is up with my internet, bruh? I'm trying to think, what's a fun thing I can recommend in Chicago? Have you been to Chicago before? Cause we got some pretty bussin', we got some bussin' museums. I feel like such a poser every single time, I'm like, you should go to the museum in Chicago, because I feel like people say that about every city, but like Chicago really does have like good museums, you know? Like, it's not just like the fun thing to do because like that's the only thing to do in a rinky-dink town. Like, they're actually good museums. I go to the museums as a local all the time and I still have fun. Italian beef is a thing! I also can't recommend that because I don't eat meat. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with me. I'm such a square and a poser and also like not a foodie that like I can't ever recommend like tourist things or like good restaurants. Like, I'm just not the right person to ask, and I know that the beautiful food forward city that I live in is so wasted on me. But there's other things that I do here. Italian beef is a thing. And the restaurant that the bear is based on is also a real thing. So you should look up, I don't remember what it's called, but you should look up the restaurant that the bear is based on, because you could go there and get their Italian beef. And I've heard that shit is absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious, bruh. How can you not be a name when you're... How can you not be a foodie when your name rhymes with foodie? Does it? Yeah, I don't think it does. Maddie and foodie? I feel like you got different vowel sounds there. Maybe if I was Judy Moody. Do you guys remember her? It's the DDI. I mean, yeah, a little bit. BRB. You're good! Sorry, I just realized that I, like, left so I could re-invite you, and then I, like, fully got distracted. But also, I think we're gonna take a BRB because it's been, like, 2 hours, and I gotta go to the bathroom. I loved the Art Museum in Chicago! It's a great museum. It's a great museum. I love the Art Institute, and I love the Field Museum. I literally need to go. See, this is another thing I need to do. The Field Museum, which is like it's not our science museum, it's like the history museum. It's got Sue the dinosaur in it. The Field Museum has this ridiculous, gigantic, like never-ending display of like stuffed animals. Not stuffed animals, like what the fuck is it called? What's it called when you take the animal skin and you put stuff in it? Taxidermied animals! Stuffed animals. It has a huge taxidermied animal area, and it's so like it has like every animal. Like there's a bajillion birds, and they got all the big cat, and they're all huge, and they're all in these like gigantic glass boxes that have like really nice like fake environments. Like they all have like, that's so fucked up to call them stuffed animals. I forgot. I mean, they are stuffed. Taxidermied animals are stuffed. I forgot what they were called. They have this really big animal display, and like literally never have I been there and like had enough time to look at all of them. Like you could go to that museum and just look at that display for like 2 hours and see nothing else. So like, honestly, if you're a freak like me and you love looking at all the animals in their hyper realistic environments, you gotta go to the Field Museum for a day and do that, and then come back to the Field Museum on a different day and do everything else. I feel like you have to be a complete psychopath in order to be a taxidermist. I don't think so. I know it's creepy and weird, but like I also get it. You know? Like it's I don't know. Obviously, like I mean I feel like hopefully as a society we're past the point of killing animals just to taxidermy them. Just to taxidermy them. I feel like there's some kind of level of like appreciation and love for the animal to like, you know, make it look nice and preserve its memory or whatever. I don't know. Aquarium or planetarium? I say aquarium every time. Okay, I know I just talked a huge smack about Chicago having good museums. I personally don't think the planetarium's that great, but I also don't really like space that much because it freaks me out. So I've been to the planetarium, and my friend who loves space had an absolute ball of a time there. He was having the time of his life. They have one of those like big planetarium shows, you know, where it's like a big TV and you like lean back on like a reclining chair and like watch some video about the cosmos or whatever. I can't watch those because they make me have panic attacks, but like I've heard the planetarium is good. If you're like me and you don't like space that much, I would much rather go to the aquarium and look at fish, but that's just me. Cutting open animals, removing their blood, guts, scooping out their eyes. You have to be crazy in order to think that sounds like a fun hobby. Okay, well, I can agree that it maybe doesn't sound super fun or relaxing, but I can appreciate it as like a very difficult art, you know? Because you can be real bad at taxidermy, so I can appreciate that it's a highly skilled thing that I'm assuming people do because they really like animals, which is counterintuitive, but still. Okay, I said I was gonna do BRB and y'all got me distracted. You caught me monologuing, you sly dog. Okay, we're gonna do a BRB. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack, do what you need to do. I'll be back in a second. Cactus, if you're out there, if you thank you. If you're out there and you want to still play, let me know. I will invite you again after the BRB. I will see you kids in a second. Be right back. Welcome back, gamers. Sorry, it's a slightly longer BRB because I was looking in the mirror at my throat to see if I am dying. And it's a little red, so... Luckily, I theoretically have nobody to speak to for this entire week, so I can just shut the fuck up until Friday. And drink a lot of tea and whatnot. She's pretending that she washed her hands. I did wash my hands! I especially washed my hands because I was about to stick my fucking hands all up in my mouth to get my tongue out of the way, so... Joke's on you, gamer. You can smell my delicious Method Soap pink grapefruit hands through the webcam. Why is it dry then? Because I have towels? Bruh. Remember, we can see you through the camera. You cannot! There's literally no camera that's attached to this computer right now that doesn't have a cover on it, so nice try. And I found the bathroom camera and I covered it up, so haha. Alright, Cactus, if you're still with us, let me know. And I shall invite you to the room. I'm probably only gonna do a couple more rounds. Can I join in an hour? I don't think I'll be live in an hour. If I'm still live, you're more than welcome to join. But I like being so dead ass. I am sweepy eepy still. Can you please remove the adhesive tape from the bathroom camera real quick, please? No! What do you even want to see? I'm not even in there right now. Just real quick. Okay, fine. Alright, fine, hang on. Let me go fucking do it. Let me walk away from the stream. Alright. There you go. It's gone. Wow. Look at my empty bathroom without me in it. You can see there's water around the sink from when I raised my hands up to get soap from the soap dispenser. What a scene. Thank you for the hydrate. Crazy that I just physically got up and walked over to my bathroom and then walked right back for that joke. Nobody's more committed to comedy than me. Alright, I think perhaps our cactus bestie is not here right now. That's fine! I'm just gonna rock solo for a little bit until Cactus comes back. If they do. Cactus, if you're there and you can hear me, like, literally no worries. I know you said BRB. I don't know how long you were planning to be RB. Thank you for the hydrate. I know I already said that, but I'm doing it again. Now I'm just enjoying not talking, you know? You don't talk for 3 seconds in the BRB and you're like, oh wow, that's actually kind of nice, huh? It's kind of nice on the old throat. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna freaking do? Alright, what are you freaks looking at in my bathroom? You weirdos. Are you appreciating how goddamn teeny tiny it is? Are you looking at the ceiling? If you're looking through the camera in my bathroom right now, can you actually take a peek at the ceiling and tell me if you think that's mold or not? Inquiring minds would like to know. I love every time that happens! And me and somebody else with a curling bomb have the same idea and I win! I'm the superior curling bomb user! It's my Canadian genes coming through. It kind of does look like mold. Oh, fuck. If you wipe it with a cloth, does it easily go away? Oh, shit! Is that a way to tell if something's mold or not? I've literally never tried because, like, not to brag, but my ceiling is too tall. I can't really reach it. I'd have to get, like, a chair and a stepladder. Oh, shit. Does mold go away easily? Or does mold not go away easily? Interesting. Intriguing, even. Mold wipes away pretty easily. If it's stuck on there, it's probably something else. Oh, shit. Well, so is that bad then? If I wipe it away, will I actually get rid of the mold? Or is it just like you got rid of the visible part and there's still mold there? You know? Like how if you have moldy food and you pull off the part that's moldy, there's actually still mold there, you just can't see it or whatever? Like the inside mold? If I wipe away the mold in my bathroom, will there be inside mold? It's one of those things that, like, I haven't looked too deeply into because I'm a little bit afraid that it is mold, and then I have to deal with that. I suggest tearing down the ceiling, but that somebody else lives up there. It depends on the mold. If you have moisture inside your ceiling, you might still have mold. If it's just a little bit and you wipe it with chemicals, it'll probably be fine. Interesting. Interesting. I think what I really need to do is get up there on a step ladder or whatever, get whatever height that I would need in order to actually wipe it away, and take some nice pictures of it so I can send it to my landlord or maybe post it on Reddit and get a couple opinions on if it is actually mold, and then do something about it. Because, like, my landlord, not to be, like, fucking pro-landlord guy, because I'm not, but, like, I happen to have a landlord that is pretty proactive, actually, when I tell him stuff, so I'm sure if I was like, hey, there's mold in my fucking bathroom ceiling, I'm sure he would deal with it, but how long is that gonna take, you know? The problem with my old-ass building and my busted and crusted little bathroom is that every time there's a problem with the bathroom, like, they always do some kind of band-aid fix for, like, whatever's wrong with the pipes and the plumbing, but it always comes back to the main issue that, like, this building is old and the plumbing sucks, and, like, if they really wanted to fix anything for real, they're gonna have to, like, literally kick every single person who lives here out of the building for, like, several months to, like, re-pipe the entire thing, which is obviously, like, deeply difficult to do, and expensive and inconvenient for all the people who live here, so my secret suspicion would be that if they figured out it was mold, they would probably just clean it and not try and rip open the ceiling to see what's in there. Because I suspect if you ripped open any of the walls or ceiling in my bathroom, you would just find more problems. Not necessarily mold, but just, like, random leaks or, like, pipes that are old or things that aren't up to code. You know. Just old building things. Hee hee. Oh my god, I just realized I can use my Swiffer. I can use my Swiffer to wipe down the ceiling. 'Cause that's nice and tall. Oh shit, wait a minute. Oh, my huge brain. Oh yeah, bitch. Oh, we Swiffer in the bathroom ceiling tonight. Let's fucking go! That's some big brain shit. That's big Brian shit. Kind of excited about it now. Wow, I don't know what was that path that I just took to the zone. Not a good one, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna hide behind this pole. I'm gonna hide behind this pole and you can't hit me. You can't hit me, I'm behind the pole. Somehow they hit me. How'd you do that? I was behind the pole. What the fuck? Oh. Is that a booyah bomb I smell? Why, yes it is! Remember when they added the booyah bomb? Remember when they made it illegal to not booyah back? What a beautiful time that was. It's real fan servicey, honestly, if you think about it, but like in a fun way. In like a fun, cool way that Nintendo rarely does. Oh! Don't worry guys, I'm good. We got it. We did it. Ooh. Well, I got that one guy. I hear a booyah bomb. Oh, there it is. I can smell it. It's like a fly fish. Okay, let's just take a quiet moment amongst ourselves to reflect and relax on the point, shall we? Ooh! Sniped out of the air, that one. I love when I do that shit. I feel like flicking the roller vertically is highly underrated, especially when you yoink people out of the sky like that. Like, yeah, I actually am a trained sniper. If you can't snipe with a roller— What?! What the fuck?! Dude, I was doing good. I was roller sniping. I was about to make a skill issue joke. What the hell? All right. Well. Okay. Is it gonna boot? If it boots me for another 10 minutes, we're just ending stream. Not to be like a fucking Debbie Downer. Oh my god. Why does it keep— I know it's 10 o'clock on the dot, but like, what are we doing? RIP. Like, what the fuck? This fucking video game, man. It's pissing me off for real. I blame Chicago. Like, clearly. Okay, yep. Yep! Alright, well, we can at least end our play session with a bit of frivolity, shall we? Let's do a little light gambling. Okay. Great. Let's go pick up our swag from the swag store. I was only gonna do like 1 or 2 more rounds anyway, but I apologize for the abrupt ending to stream. But I'm gonna go drink some tea and go to bed, and I'm gonna set myself up for success tomorrow, gamers. I'm gonna get all my laundry stuff ready now, so that it's in the hamper. I'm gonna get the laundry pods out, put my little sandals next to the door, you know, that I wear around the building. I'm gonna be prepared so that I can do laundry tomorrow. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan, y'all. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Drink tea? Oh, shave my legs? Yeah, I don't really have to prepare for those things. Anyway. This is cute. I already own it. Whee! Don't forget to shave! Yes. Yes. I'm gonna do that too. Not that you guys can... You won't know. You can't see that anyway. You can never see my legs. You don't even know if I have legs. Elgato! What's up? Okay. Let me bring you to this other hang on. Here we go. Oh, Distant Banjo. Love this track. Love this track. Shave legs, shave hair, shave hand. Hand? There's not really any hair on my hands. I mean, there's really not. I'm looking at my hands now. I got pretty hairless hands. Okay, anyway. I don't have a schedule to show you because I'm a poser and a hater and a doubter. So let's just put some stuff on the screen. Let's just put some things on the screen so it looks like I'm a streamer who knows what they're doing. Wow! Here's some images for you to absorb. Well, congrats once again to my brother for somehow snagging 2 most firsts today. Ridiculous. Shave friends' hair when they're not paying attention. Now that I can do. I don't have a schedule for you, but I will be back on Friday and we will be playing Peak. I can 100% guarantee that the first game we're playing this month is Peak, because I miss Peak so dearly and I want to play with all my good friends. So if you're interested in playing Peak, just by the by, we will be open to anyone who wants to play Peak on Friday. I honestly, not to fucking be a guy who thinks they're super cool and popular and has so many fucking friends, but I might even look into a mod where you can have more than 4 people, because I think it would be really fun. I love to play with your home shop. I hope you do too. I would love to play Peak with you. Anyway, we will be playing Peak on Friday. I will post the schedule sometime between now and then. I promise, like, for real. I know that's what I said yesterday, but like, for real, I promise for real this time. I will make the September schedule. Anyway, thank you to everyone for hanging out and chatting. If you're lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching. Speaking of VOD, I don't know if you know. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention, but I do have a YouTube VOD channel. It has been inactive for a month, but I have started actually, now that I'm back home with my actual internet, and YouTube actually works quickly, I have started uploading all of my VODs again. So we're starting back in August, basically. I actually don't think I missed a single VOD. Like, I don't think any of them expired on Twitch before I could send them to YouTube. So slowly but surely, we are getting all the VODs back up on YouTube for the past month, and hopefully soon, in the next week, we'll be caught up. And then, like, the day or so after a stream is on Twitch, it will actually be up on YouTube. So, yippee. What's YouTube? Exactly. No, exactly. I don't know. Ooh, wouldn't it be smart to have a YouTube command, huh? Don't do this to me. I don't have any social commands. I have a thing though. It's underneath. I have a, what the fuck is it called? A panel. There's a panel underneath. If you just scroll down on Twitch, it's right there. My YouTube channel, I think, is just called Maddie Rooster VODs. So there you go. I'm on mobile. Well, shit. Maybe I'll add. I never do the like socials link because like I don't really post anything except for YouTube and TikTok. But I suppose I could make a command. Let's see. Let me just check. The fuck is my YouTube channel? It's the exact ban. No, truly, you should ban me. It's the exact same content that's on here. They're not edited VODs or anything. It's not like YouTube video content, but you know, it is starting from this year, starting from 2025 in January is when I actually created it. So you've got almost a year's worth of VODs and into the foreseeable future. So anything you've missed is up there, for about a year. What is it? Yeah, it's Maddie Rooster VODs. And it's my same profile picture. You should recognize it. Anyway. Just a heads up for anyone, if anyone cares, for the VOD watchers, if Twitch ain't your game for watching VODs, also if you want VODs that are more than like 2 weeks old, YouTube is the place for you, and I promise that channel is not abandoned. It was just very difficult for me and my computer to upkeep while I was away, but I'm back, so we on that grind again. Anyway, and same thing goes for TikTok. Starting tomorrow, I need to actually post TikToks again. Anywho, just a little bit of housekeeping that nobody cares about except for me. I will see you kids in the beyond. I will see you on Friday, perhaps. If I don't see you ever again, have a great life, have a great week. If you have tomorrow off, have a great day off. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to do anything. Sometimes days are just for max and relaxing, and that's okay. Anyway, I will see you kids on Friday. Everyone have a great night. Thank you for being here, and thank you for Cactus for playing with me. Even though I did not contribute in any meaningful way to the team, I appreciate you on your grind. Thank you for the honk. All right. Good night. Bye.